it ended, I was like, we're going to bed. I'm going to bed. I can't. I'm tired.
Dude, I don't blame you at all, even if you weren't tired, because I waited till like midday to start watching Crown Jewel. You know, because I wasn't going to get up early to watch fucking Crown Jewel. It's just not going to happen. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
But no, dude, like, after the Roman match, I started to fucking just fall asleep. And it really is just because I was just fucking bored by the opening match.
Thank you for saying that, because I don't know why the crowd was so into that fucking match.
Well, it's because Bronson Reed's, from Australia. Kinda.
Yeah, but so much more could have happened in that match, and there was moments where it was like, this is the type of things you want to see in this kind of a like a hardcore match.
Yeah, the street fight match. Yeah, I mean, they got the somewhat regionally themed plunder available to them. I mean, the cricket bat, nice touch. Rugby ball didn't make any sense to me.
Okay, but that was funny because we know that Roman can't throw a spiral.
No, I mean,
he doesn't know how.
Hang on.
That man tried throwing the ball 3 or 4 times and missed every fucking time. He went to hit Paul Heyman that first time and hit the stairs and acted like he did something good. And I was just like, what the fuck? And then he went to hit fucking Bronson Reed, who was 2 feet away from him, and fucking missed.
Yeah. Okay, that explains it.
Not,
he was a defensive tackle when he played football. That's why.
Shouldn't matter.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Shouldn't matter.
Yeah, Derek,
he should know.
He's on D. He's not on offense, okay?
He's not on this D.
Checking.
What?
Be sure. But
no, but I feel like he should be able to throw a ball better than that. Like, come on, man. Like, don't get me wrong. When I was doing all that, when we were like trying to get into football and everything, like for me, like QB made the most sense just because I'm pretty accurate in within 30 yards.
Yeah.
30 yards.
30 yards.
2 feet, I'm going to hit you in the face.
Have you seen that footage? Oh, God, I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was like somebody like fucking Cam Newton or something like that. But the delivery guy from like UPS is outside his house while he's making a drop off. And he's like, hey, you know, like throw me a pass or whatever. He's like, are you sure about that? He goes, I'll give you a light one. He's, standard pass. He goes, okay, you want a real one? And just a bullet at this dude's fucking chest. And he nearly takes him off his fucking ass. I'm like, that's the difference between regular people and a fucking pro.
Oh, yeah. And I am nowhere near pro level or anything. Like, I'm not going to say that. But, like, there's a difference between me throwing the ball for fun at you and, like, oh, you need me to actually hit you with the ball so you can get to the end zone. Yeah, like, it's a bullet. Because, like, 2 weeks ago, when right after Grandma's funeral, we went back to my mom and dad's place and we had a bonfire and just kind of family hanging out and all that, and kind of, celebration of life for Grandma.
Yeah.
And me and the boys were playing catch with my brother and my dad. And I'm the only one that actually did any football. So like I'm throwing the ball at them and they're like, no, throw the ball. So I'm like, if you want me to bullet it at you, I will. And it took me a couple tries because I'm a little rusty.
Yeah.
But I hit my nephews in like square in the chest over and over again, and could have taken them out if this wasn't a squishy football.
Ain't you like fucking 12? What the shit?
Well, he wanted me to bullet it at him. He was like, you're not accurate. I'm like, are you sure about that? I'm like, I'm literally lofting these to you. Like, do you want a bullet? I hit the house. I was on the other, my parents' yard.
Yeah.
I was on the far end of their yard over by the neighbor's fence, and he was standing by the porch, and I whipped it at him, just fucking whipped it, and I hit him square in the chest.
Dude, sometimes you got to.
And he kind of just looked at me weird. Yeah, he was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "I told you."
That's what happens.
But that's what Roman should have been able to do.
I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt of him not being, a quarterback at any point in his football career, but also I wouldn't give the excuse of it being a rugby ball because it's not that different.
It's really not. I've thrown a rugby ball. I can throw a spiral with a rugby ball like nothing.
Yeah, it's basically the same shape. Slightly different texture.
Overall, yeah. It's a different texture, and sometimes it's a little bit bigger, like more inflated.
No. One thing I will not take away from him was the build up to the swinging of the kendo stick. When he's just fucking spinning around and like playing with it. That was wonderful. I will take away the lack of impact in any of the hits with the weapons that they had or any of the moves.
Okay, so when he grabbed the cricket bat, because I had, when me and Christina first started turning it on, and we were asking each other what the fuck isn't like an Australian fucking street fight or whatever, like what is the difference? Yeah, and we were debating, and I was like, well, if there's not a cricket bat, then I'm going to be mad.
Yeah.
And it was the first weapon that was pulled, so I was happy. I will say that only one hit with the cricket bat actually looked like it had any impact whatsoever. And that was when he hit Bronson in the belly with it, the underswing, when Bronson was in the middle of the ring. I'm not going to sit here and say it hit hard or nothing, but you could hear it hit. And I bet it stung a little bit, that one. But the rest of them, no. He was using it like how you use a sledgehammer.
Which is where you
for in-ring antics.
The end of it with your hand to give it maximum impact on yourself. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, classic wrestling trope. Thank you, Triple H.
But, I mean, it was a boring match still. Like, the Usos didn't need to come out.
No, they came out to set up what the aftermath of the match was, which is the split between Roman and the Usos, which I feel like is the wrong direction to take at this point, because
me too.
All like the past 2 weeks, it feels like the lead up to this has been Roman getting in the ear of Jay acting more like old school bloodline Roman, and being more aggressive, being a bit more of a dick. Jimmy trying to keep him from going completely fucking dickhead tribal chief status, and Roman getting in Jimmy's ear and also trying to influence him, being manipulative. And it feels like, okay, we're just gonna put a pause on this for now, because I don't know, is Roman filming something else? I thought he was done with Street Fighter.
He is done with Street Fighter as far as I'm aware, unless there's like reshoots they got to do. I don't know if he's doing anything else, but it would make the most sense, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm tired of these like part-time wrestlers. Like, I just either work full-time or don't. Like,
there's a difference between being like a part-time wrestler and being an attraction, right? Andre the Giant, attraction,
Yeah.
Roman, part-time. Like,
and the sad part is he used to be attraction. Like, the people went out of their way to go see Roman wrestle. So, and with good cause. Like, the man looks great. Yeah, he knows how to hype up the crowd and everything.
He does great playing with the crowd. And
this match was no exception too. Like, he literally was like, went to go grab a table and was like, if you all want fucking tables, acknowledge me.
Yeah. Perfect
moment. Loved it.
Absolutely fucking fantastic. I'm just confused on what his status is going to be going forward. Like, are they just going to keep him as like a tweener? Because we had like the fallout with the Usos and them, failing to help him win. But we've had the past several weeks with his interactions with them backstage and like manipulating him and stuff like that. At the same time, though, he's pissed off because he wanted to do it on his own. Like, it was very clear after the match where he's just like, told you, nobody believes I can do this without you. They all think I'm, fucking washed up or whatever have you. I don't want to see your asses till Christmas. That feels like they're trying to go more towards like, oh no, he's trying to do the right thing. He's having babyface tendencies, but all of his other actions are leading towards, no, he's going back old school, like tribal chief Roman.
See, and it's sad too because when Roman first returned after that loss to Cody,
Mm-hmm.
they had some gold there in my opinion, where they were starting to have Roman evolve
Yeah.
and have him actually kind of realize his shortcomings and try and be a better person in many ways. Uh, though not like the regular path you would see people try and become a better person. It was still Roman's path, but they just threw that to the side and stopped even trying to do it and put him right back into this old tribal chief way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fucking lazy, man. And this extends that. Like I admit I enjoyed Roman kind of getting in Jimmy and Jay's ear
Yeah.
and kind of playing almost like the Paul Heyman type with them. I thought that was fun. I like if we're not going to go the path of him becoming a better person, let's make him a conniving little bitch.
Yeah.
I
Let's
would love
make him
that.
a worse person.
Yeah, like but stop wishy-washying it. Uh, it it's like they don't want to lose the gold they had with Roman's character as the tribal chief when he was truly the tribal chief still.
Yeah.
And they're trying to get back to that point without actually just committing fully to him just being the tribal chief again and having him recreate the bloodline or reform it or what have you completely. I don't know. It's I feel like Roman is here at this point to take L's. I feel like Roman is here now to elevate someone by pinning him because he used to be unpinnable. But they say Bronson was the second person to pin him
In years or whatever.
in years or whatever. It was Cody and then it was Bronson. And it's been otherwise it was like 4 or 5 years he went without a loss.
Let's look at his match statistics here real quick. So, he took three losses in 2025.
Yeah, okay.
Took 2 in 2024, 2 in 2023, and 16 in 2022. So
Okay, so this is all like that is pre him holding the belt.
Yeah. And this list doesn't have the.
But any of those losses during
comparison.
those interim years, those are not championship belt matches because then he wouldn't have had the streak. So,
There,
but
I gotta look at actual singles matches here. Oh no, that's not gonna break it down by year. God damn it. But yeah.
oh well, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
But
matter.
I just remember, I think it was Cole. Cole was the one who said that Bronson was the second person to pin Roman,
Yeah,
and I'm assuming they meant like from WrestleMania 40 on.
probably yeah. 'Cause I can't remember the last time he actually ate a pin besides Cody in any other match
Same.
type.
Same. It's usually someone else is taking the pin, or
Yeah.
it's a DQ or some sort of funky finish.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what he's here for now, man. I think he's here to elevate other people. Like this is Bronson's time, so I'm gonna lay on my back and take the pin, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh shit, Bronson Reed fucking pinned Roman Reigns."
I mean, he needed some help doing it, which is the funniest thing about this finish to me is both the Usos and Roman. So they have a 3-2 advantage on the Bronze, and they still take the loss. So it's just like, okay, Bloodline in shambles. Does that mean that Paul Heyman is the actual difference maker? Like, does he have some sort of magical power over wrestlers to make them win despite the odds being against their favor, even with the fuckery?
I think there's something to be said about that. Yeah, personally, it's like if this was outside of wrestling and this type of shit was happening, you would almost say he's magical.
Yeah. He's some sort of genie. Some sort of
Yeah, he's
leprechaun.
like some little Rumpelstiltskin type of character.
He's definitely
and
evil,
fucking-
whatever he is.
Yeah, I mean, it's very clear that Roman knows how to spin hay into gold. So,
Yeah.
but I think there's something to literally be said about when Paul Heyman is in your corner, shit happens for you.
Yeah. It both like legitimately on screen and backstage. And I, a little bit of, credit here. Bronson Reed It feels like they're actually acknowledging why they put him in the position that they have. Like, they haven't really given him much to do with the vision other than bust out a couple of tsunamis here and there. Now it feels like, okay, no, you're actually here for a purpose. Like Braun Breaker, they've never like let the foot off the gas with him. They're just
Right.
It's very clear that like, no, we're just positioning him for, you know, main event status, and this is just to keep him busy so we can, you know, resolve other stuff with our bigger stars first.
Yeah, I agree. I think Bronson is kind of like the dark horse of all this.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was the unexpected choice for WWE because of the fans being behind him so much when especially when he was disrupting the aftermath of Cody's win. Because he was quite the wrench for the bloodline in the beginning. Because we none of us knew if he was on their side fully or not, and he was hooking up with Solo and everything. So, like, he's always kind of been the wild card in this kind of setting. And I think this match kind of proved that he can be main event status because despite the fact of him having to get help and all that, and besides the fact that he just took an fucking ass beating for like the first 10 minutes of this match.
Yeah.
He still looked great out there.
He did.
When he finally got to do some shit. And that final tsunami bomb he did, that looked dangerous as fuck. I thought he was going to break his leg. The way he came off of that was awkward.
Yeah.
But it made it look better, though.
Yeah, it did. It did. Look, he's got something, and I'm glad to see it working out for him. The only thing about it is when you have the rest of the card for Crown Jewel in front of us, this was the weakest match on the fucking show, in my opinion.
It was boring.
It should not have
at the end of the day. Yeah, no, it should have been a mid-card match, guaranteed. Yeah. This should have been the bathroom match in many ways. Like, I think the one thing that I really didn't like, funny enough, was Braun Breaker. Started out fine, like, he was sloppy though. Like none of his spears, except for that first one, looked good.
The thing is, though, like the first one was the most telegraphed, and I kind of hated that about it. Like,
yeah.
He was clear in the frame the entire time, so it's like Roman straight up ran right into it. Yep. That was like that's a production issue. You know, they could have chosen a better camera angle or something for that, but it is what it is. Like, he's got to come from somewhere.
Oh, of course, of course. It's just I know because we've bitched about Jay's spears, and even in this match was no different. His spears weren't that great looking. Like they were okay, but Braun was doing Jay level spears in this match,
which is saying something because they did a Jay spear back to back to a Braun spear.
The worst of the Braun spears was to Jimmy when he hit him into the announce area.
Yeah.
Or into the bell area. Yeah. That one was, and he had time. He ran all the way around. He did that little stalking thing he likes to do, like a predator, and like waits for his moment. It was fun. And then it was just a fucking awful spear. Like, it looked so bad. Like, Jimmy had to throw himself into the barricade. You could see it.
I know I know there was a viral video that went around like the past like week and a half. It feels like with that dude being like, has WWE gotten boring? And this is a prime example of why people feel like that, is because everything about this was utterly predictable.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And it's funny, too, because I didn't even watch the rest of the card. I didn't have time. I've been moving.
Yeah.
So, like, I've only watched highlights and stuff. I know how each match ended. It's not like I don't know, because I got to watch highlights of each match, but I didn't get to watch the rest of them fully. And I feel like I really didn't miss much. Like, it's like most of it's telegraphed before it even fucking airs.
Yeah.
The Roman match, because I watched this one, I can speak with the most clarity on. I knew Roman was going to lose in the first 2 minutes because of the ass whooping that Bronson was taking.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's just what it was. It's
the trope of whoever takes the ass beating the most first tends to be the one to come out on top at the end.
It's the classic structure of building a match where you're doing the storytelling in the ring, right? You get the early offense from the heel, then you have the shine from the baby face, cut off from the heel, and then you go for the finish where either the heel is victorious or the babyface makes, a surprise comeback. That's just what
Yeah,
it
like
is.
it ekes it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what we had was it was kind of it was, I guess technically Roman is still a heel.
Mm-hmm.
This was a heel v heel match though, so it was like who's really the babyface here?
Yeah. And the answer
But it
is
didn't matter.
Roman, because the crowd is cheering for him regardless of what he does these days.
Well, and he even pointed that out to Bronson at one point in the match. He was like, "This, all these people for you, they're cheering my name."
Yep. It is. It is what it is.
Uh-huh.
All right. Second match on the card, probably should have opened. Women's Crown Jewel Championship, Stephanie Vaquer taking on Tiffany Stratton in probably not the best build to the match, in my opinion.
No.
But it didn't really need it, and this was a pretty decent exhibition match as far as
I feel like this.
goes.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go. Like, it's a little sloppy, a little slow in the beginning, but they found their place. They got their chemistry going, and then by the end of it, they had the crowd right where they wanted them, and we got, in my opinion, probably the correct finish with Stephanie Vaquer taking the win, because she's got so much momentum right now. It's insane, and they aren't doing shit with Tiffy anyway.
Yeah. Tiffy definitely has been put into that quarterback position where she's just there for show. Like her belt is the show off belt, not the workhorse belt.
No, not at all.
But she's a workhorse type of wrestler. Like, I don't know. It's weird because she's one of the best hardcore wrestlers out there right now.
Hasn't put out, I would say, a bad match in a very long time. I would say all of them, at the worst, you could say, are competent.
Like excluding the Nia Jade triple threat match, her versus Jade was probably her worst one, and that's not really her fault. Like she was a little sloppy in that one too, just like Jade was. It just they don't have chemistry, in my opinion.
No, they have negative chemistry. They repel each other. It's like taking two, sides of a magnet and just trying to push them together.
Yeah, and from the highlights I watched of this match, I agree. It looked like from that little bit I watched that they had to kind of find their footing.
Yeah.
But the highlights look good. Like this looked like an opening match. Like this should have been the opener.
This or John Cena versus AJ Styles, in my opinion, should have opened, because I would say this one, the argument for having it open is that way you have, opener and closer being the Crown Jewel Championships. Makes all the sense in the world. Totally would have, suited. The alternative to that would be John Cena versus AJ Styles, because they were so fucking hot for that. That would have been a great opener to get the crowd in the right place for the show.
Yeah, I was talking to Walsh and his wife yesterday, right as we were like finishing up moving stuff, and we were talking about Crown Jewel because they had woke up early to watch it.
Yeah,
which is funny because Walsh isn't here right now, but he watched the whole thing. So, or at least he was present for the whole thing.
Yeah, he was in the same room. He's in the same household.
he could hear it at least. Sarah was like, if you're going to watch Crown Jewel and you don't want to watch the whole thing, just watch the AJ Styles John Cena match. That's the only one that you can't miss. And I missed it, of course. But I watched the highlights.
The whole thing was kind of a highlight reel. Look, final word on Tiffy versus Stephanie. Decent fucking exhibition match. Nothing that people are going to remember in like generations or even by the time fucking next year rolls around, because nobody gives a shit about these Crown Jewel Championships. But
no,
an admirable fucking performance from both of them involved. Absolutely nothing to complain about really there. Just is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they both have that natural riz about them. Where the crowd just kind of gravitates to them naturally. So
yeah, they've got it. They've got the it factor, and they're going to be around for a long time. But
I just I don't know. I think my thing is that I hate these Crown Jewel events because it always makes a champion look weak, and because one champion's got to lose.
Yeah,
and I don't know. Sometimes it just like it. I think it undercuts their storytelling. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie.
Sometimes, but they're not telling a story with Tiffany right now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, not lately. So
anyway, yeah, John Cena, AJ Styles, crowd is red fucking hot right off the bat, and it looks great because there's a sea of yellow from all those John Cena Perth Australia shirts.
Yeah,
and there was a moment, I want to say probably about halfway through this match, where I had the thought of like, why the fuck didn't we do this from John Cena for this entire year of just do the fucking bullshit nostalgia run, because it's so much better than what we got. Everything about this match was a love letter to both John Cena and AJ Styles' careers. Right from the beginning, with the introductions, with Cena pulling the note out of his pocket to hand it to Alicia Taylor to put over AJ Styles in his time in TNA and New Japan with Bullet Club and all that stuff, being the face who runs the place, all that shit, which popped AJ right off the bat, which I loved because he's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" while they're doing it, loving it. But the actual like content of the match itself, this was by what most people would define as like a 5-star classic, but not in. I'm not going to say that it's the most technical spectacle that you're ever going to see, because that's not what this is. This was literally just a love letter to their wrestling careers. It was, let's shout out and pay homage to all of our favorite rivals, the people that we've been through with our entire careers, and each other, like back and forth for like a 30-minute decent fucking match of just callbacks and nostalgia. That's what it was. In the best way.
Not gonna lie.
In the best way.
When I found out that the fans helped kind of get this match to happen,
they did.
Well, it's kind of like the
that's the kayfabe
what was
story.
Being said.
That's the kayfabe story.
So
but the timeline on that doesn't fucking add up, because this match was announced later on, yes, but before that, before they started to tell that thread of this match is happening because of fans, they had AJ Styles do a work shoot fucking promo during a commercial break of fucking Raw in order to set this match up. I know they're fucking full of shit.
Well, always.
They've always been full of shit, but don't try and don't fuck gaslight me, okay?
Oh, dude, come on.
Yeah.
It's WWE. They don't know how to gaslight. Yeah. They would never. They're eco-friendly. It's all electric now.
Yeah.
No, but regardless, when I had heard like, oh, the fans got this to happen.
Yeah.
My only thought was literally, why wasn't this a rivalry we got sooner? Like, this could have been a long-term rivalry where they had a couple of matches, like butt heads, one takes one victory, one takes the other victory, and like this would be the final like showdown between the two. I think it would have been a ton of fun, and I mean, they don't really use AJ for much normally, so I think it would have been a perfect moment, especially because like you're highlighting two guys who've been in the game for fucking ever.
Oh yeah.
And they've done a ton with their careers.
I'm trying to remember. Was it? God, I want to say it was one of the Royal Rumbles, I think. But there was an interesting callback to that through this match that they had previously, where from bell to bell, beginning and end of this match, they never left the ring.
Ooh.
They never went to the floor. They went to the top rope, but that was it. They never left the ring, because that is something that they did, I want to say, like 15 years ago, probably at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they didn't have to.
I love that, though. I love that. I still think we could have had a world with a heel Cena versus AJ Styles that would have worked really well.
Yeah, totally.
If they had actually committed and flushed out that fucking heel run.
If they had planned it out at all.
At all. Like, I feel like Cena had an idea of what he wanted, and then WWE said, oh, yeah, of course. Here, let us put these things in place that'll do it. And he was like, okay, are you ready? And they're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. I mean, I want to say maybe about 5 years ago, Cena revealed that they had a heel turn in the like docket for him, like queued up. They had music ready for like back in like 2015 or something like that, and they just never pulled the trigger on it.
So stupid.
Yeah.
They could have. Like, I don't know. I feel like, ooh, I shook my camera a little bit. I feel like the match between AJ Styles, I shouldn't even say match, the rivalry we could have had between these two, it would have popped even fucking harder if they had actually committed to Cena's heel run and all that. Like, because to me, like, even though AJ might not always be a face, he tends to kind of look like a face at all times.
Yeah.
So it would work immediately.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, you have a man who can act, like not like The Rock acting. A man who can actually act. Like, you told me to start Peacemaker season 2. I've started Peacemaker season 2. Holy shit, can he act? It is insane. Just from season 1 to season 2, the difference.
I'm gonna say from episode 1, season 2 to episode 7. When you hit 7, you're gonna be like, Jesus fucking Christ, Cena! I didn't know you had this in you. That
Just the
there is a moment in season 2, episode 7, that made me go, like, actually stop and be like, wow. Not only can Cena act, but he's got the potential to be something actually great in like as an actual like movie or television star. I will say though, don't get your hopes up about episode 8.
Well, I've only finished 2 episodes so far. No, 3. I finished 3 episodes. God damn. Holy shit. What WWE has wasted their time with this man. Not even just in this last run.
No.
Like, holy fuck. Imagine if they had given him the time to actually work out his acting skills back in the day.
Oh, dude. Like, from... God, you see the old footage of him at, like, OVW and shit when he's developing his character as the prototype. And it's just... I mean, it's borderline the worst cringe you've ever seen for, you know, somebody practicing. But he's a young fucking kid at that moment, and he doesn't know what he's doing. He's figuring things out. And, you know, turning around to where we see him now, it's a god, like, the dude's put in the fucking work. He has been putting in the work these past, 20 plus years, and it's paying off for him, rightfully so.
Oh God, yeah. Like, I think one of his biggest problems back in the day was he never knew how to do any sort of like emotive storytelling to the audience other than just like, what's up? It's me. I'm John Cena.
Yeah.
But with the John Cena I've been seeing in the first few episodes of Peacemaker season 2, like, wasted fucking potential. Wasted.
I think what it is that WWE mentality from back in the day carrying over in his early stages of his career, where you always have to have like that aspect of you of like, you can't ever look uncool. You always have to look strong. You always have to like look like you're winning, even if you're like losing and stuff like that. You can't make an ass out of yourself. You can't show ass. And John Cena broke himself out of that mentality, and it turned out, oh, hey, I can actually emote properly now.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not going to give any spoilers away for Peacemaker season 2, but there is a moment where he is looking at something. I won't say what it is. He's looking at something and he's not looking at it. You can see him looking through it, and you can feel every goddamn emotion he has in that like 5 to 10 second clip. Like, they could have done so much with a heel Cena with just his acting. Don't even include his in-ring performances that he can do. Just with his acting, you could have had a fucking S-tier heel Cena.
I know. It's a fucking waste. It's borderline criminal. And like I said, wait till you get to episode 7.
I'm going to watch more tonight.
Yeah.
So
that one broke me. But my overall review of the season, it's a very well done character arc story of internal struggles. But that is where it kind of ends. I would have liked some more resolution on some of the external conflicts that they're dealing with that we probably aren't going to get because James Gunn is denying that they're making a season 3.
Oh, good, because they're gonna make a season 3 though.
Yeah.
Okay. So from what little I've seen of the second season, right, they have been able to tie it in to the new Superman movie perfectly, like seamlessly, and not in just a way where it's like they're forcing them to converge.
Yeah.
They had two different stories happening, but one like item that united them both. And I think you know what I'm talking about. It's like the overarching like storyline.
That is throughout the season, and it becomes more overt near the end.
I figured it would as things kind of escalated. But the ability, because like for Peacemaker, the show, what unites these two was basically just like a quick little like, oh, this is how we get from point A to point B. So he gets these things or whatever. God damn, does it fit beautifully for like the storytelling that's going on. So I don't know how they, from what I've seen so far, I don't know how they couldn't do a third season or at least start doing movies with him.
Legitimately, how it ends, if they don't do a third season or they don't tie it into the next movie or a movie in the future or a spin-off series, I'm saying we lock up James Gunn fucking immediately and put him on trial for crimes against humanity.
Yeah, you hear that, James?
Yeah.
We're coming for you, brother. We're coming for you.
Yeah.
You better write season 3. Okay?
Speaking...
And you know what? While we're on this subject, I want to see Jason Momoa play both Aquaman and Lobo at the same fucking time.
He would have fun with that, I feel like. I feel like he would actually have fun with that.
I think he would too, and I feel like he's the type of guy who gets typecasted and hates it.
Yep. Although I still feel like he's just happy to work sometimes.
Well, of course,
he's just like,
but
I get to do this. All right, cool.
But it like he gets typecasted as like the big guy and all that. When in reality, he can do so much more. Like,
he's just a bro. He's always just been just a bro, and I love that about him.
Oh god damn! But I did finally see Superman.
And I was
if y'all
right.
haven't seen it, oh god, is it so fucking good? James. So, remember how we used to make fun of DC because they didn't know how to do a universe for movies?
Yeah.
I figured it out. They were trying to forge their own path and how to do it based off of like how they did it in the 90s. Whereas James Gunn has taken Marvel's phase 1 through fucking 3
the good
and
ones,
kept that kind of style of point A to point Z and said, let's do it over here because Marvel forgot how to fucking do it.
Yeah.
Let's keep things light and easy. So yeah, if you haven't seen the new Superman movie, definitely fucking watch it. I haven't finished
streaming now.
Yeah, like it came so quickly to HBO, which I get because it's an HBO movie, but because them and DC are united. But goddamn, that movie is way better than I thought it would be. Way better. The storytelling in that, like obviously you have main bad guy and everything. The main bad guy isn't even the story. Like that's not even the conflict.
No,
and I love that.
It's so good. Speaking of movies that are really, really surprisingly good, I went to go see Good Boy over the weekend. You familiar? For the folks
I haven't
at home
seen it
that
yet though.
Aren't familiar. A viral trailer got this movie its wide release. It was originally only going to be in like a handful of theaters, but the trailer,
I think it was like 20 or something like that. Yeah, I was reading about this.
So they decided, oh hey, like this blew up, let's release it wide. It's a classic kind of like horror ghost story from the perspective of a man's dog, and it's only 73 minutes, but it totally fucking works. I will say I feel like they needed a little bit more or a little bit less either direction, and this would have been a perfect movie. It's damn good though. It is so damn good. I just either wanted something more from the story or less and have it be shorter.
Question.
Yeah.
It's 73 minutes.
Yes.
That's including credits?
Yes.
It's not a movie.
I mean, it's a short film.
There you go.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah.
because isn't it 90 or 80? It's 80 minutes it has to reach, right? For it to be considered a full-length film.
I think that is a throwback
It's an
to
old
the VHS days, I think is what
it's an old rule.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, because Red Letter Media, especially in their older best of the worst videos, they would have to purposely find something over 80 minutes and above because it was considered a movie.
Yeah. In order to meet the criteria for like a release on the VHS tape. Although I don't think that's including the after credits segment that they have, which is a quick little address to the audience from the director and his dog Indy, and they do a little like behind the scenes of like how they filmed it. It's adorable, by the way. He makes it very clear from the get-go. He goes, "You have to understand something about Indy. Indy is my dog. Indy is not an actor. Indy doesn't know he's in a movie." So we spent I think he said it was 3 years making this in their, it was just like him, his wife, and their dog filming it in their own home over the course of 3 years, where he would spend the day setting up the lighting and the shots, and then spend the rest of the night actually filming things. And just it's so fucking adorable, especially after the gut punch that is the trauma of that movie.
So I saw the trailer, the viral one, and then I read an article about this movie where they were talking about the lead up and how it actually, I want to say it was either 20 or it was just under 20 or something like that. Movie theaters this was originally supposed to be released to. It was a small number, and I mean the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer, fucking watch it. I want to see this movie really fucking bad.
Yeah, totally go. It's totally worth your time. I mean, it's fucking 73 minutes. Just go fucking watch it.
Worth it.
Yeah,
totally
worth it. All right,
you know what might not have been worth it though, Alex?
What's that?
The Kabuki Warriors versus Rhea Ripley and Io Sky.
This was fine. It was okay. It was. Look, this has all the makings of a stepped up rematch in the near future, probably at Survivor Series, with maybe a steel cage so we can get some Io in a trash can hitting Asuka and Kairi Sane. Overall, I was a little bit let down. I feel like they didn't get it into that top gear that they are capable of getting this to. Not bad by any means. Do not mistake it. But this, I was expecting more. I was just expecting a little bit more. That's it.
So I watched highlights and I watched the ups and downs of Perth today as well from
shout out Simon Miller.
What Culture? Yeah, from Simon. And from the clips and everything I saw of this, it was good, obviously, because I don't expect anything less than good from these four. It just, from the highlights, it looked like a match that should have been on Raw, or a match that should have been on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Or a Saturday night main event kind of match. It wasn't a major PLE match to me.
Now, the only thing that I can consider in my fantasy booking scenario head is this is just a introductory match to build off of. Okay, now we're going to do the next one. We're going to escalate and build up the recurring themes of these matches. And I feel like 3, maybe 4 will be the sweet spot.
That'll be when Asuka walks out with a gardening backpack on, full of just poison mist. Yeah. And she's just going to
smurfing the entire
start
crowd.
Spraying people.
Yeah.
Yep. But I would love it.
Great energy for this. And the crowd obviously was here for it. This Australian crowd was next level during the show itself and after the show, where they were chanting at Triple H in the post show for, things like Edge or fuck Saudi Arabia, bring us a WrestleMania. Yeah. I love you Australians.
Yeah. I have to say the mullets that come out of Australia are you can tell when it's an Australian mullet. There is a difference. There is a clear-cut difference. I was trying to explain this to Christina last night. I was like, you look at some people that live in Australia, and you just know they're from Australia.
Yeah. There's a sense about them. It's an ineffable quality that they have, a certain je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, which I don't know what that is. No, I actually started following a content creator group. They do sketch comedy, and they're from Australia, and their shorts are fucking amazing. I'm not going to look it up right now to get the name. I'll figure it out later.
Is it Auntie Donna?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's like there's a older gentleman who like ends up playing like the dad part a lot. There's like 2 or 3 different women a part of the group, and then 2 younger, like 20 something, maybe early 30 something guys.
Yeah.
And it's in Australia. They're all from Australia. I don't know like what area or whatever, but the content they put out is mwah, chef's kiss, funny as shit. You never know how it's going to end. But still, when they shoot in Australia, the mullets that you see walking around, man, next level.
You cannot replicate Australia. You just can't.
You can't. And this crowd was fucking piping hot for everything, even the boring shit.
Yeah. Gotta give them credit.
Like, remember how we were like astounded when they were in Europe and the Euro crowds were going fucking nuts? This was that level, except Earth wasn't getting the storytelling that the European people were getting. Like, they're getting D-tier storytelling and they're still acting this way, whereas people in fucking France and shit were getting, I wouldn't say S-tier storytelling, but like A-tier storytelling.
They were doing,
and we're going nuts.
Decent. I think the biggest difference though between the crowds is it was very apparent that at least the Australian crowd was invested in the show, whereas like a lot of the European crowds were just interested in being the loudest crowd in Europe.
Yeah, I think once they started putting the decibel meter out was where that really kind of jumped the shark.
Yeah,
because then everybody was like, "We got to be the loudest." Not
also,
for it.
Love you, Australia, for just calling people wankers. I love that. That every time I heard that, I was just fucking dying a little bit in the inside from laughter. It's great.
And their signs were good. There was like a lot of signs where, like, very clearly probably shouldn't have been on a sign because over here in America, like those type of signs where if it was written in our slang, would be ripped down immediately.
Oh man, there's a fantastic one. I got that. It's not behind us right now. I'm gonna switch it just because I have it saved, and it's so fucking good. It's the one of Asuka and Kari as like anime characters, and she's screaming from I think it was this on Raw this last week.
God.
Oh god.
I think I saw 4 signs, maybe more. I couldn't. It was hard to tell always with the distance, but the word "bogan" being written across the sign. Oh God! I was like, oh, that's like that's not. It's not like N-word levels or anything like that, but like very prejudiced still because you're calling basically people rednecks.
Basically, yeah. Well, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Yeah, but if you put redneck on a sign in America in a WWE show, that especially if you were calling someone a redneck, where it's not like, oh, my redneck boys or something, that would get ripped down.
Yeah,
they'd be like, give me that goddamn sign, you little fuck. I know you spent $900,000 on this, and you are forever debt now. Give me the sign, and you're out of here.
I'm pretty sure I saw one that said I sold my first child for this ticket.
Yep.
Crown Jewel. Yeah.
Well, I mean, even Tony Khan is starting to talk about how their pricing is family friendly. Like
Golden Globe winner Paul Walterhausen interviewed last week was just like, no, this is just greedy and ridiculous. These ticket prices, and he's probably the world's best actor / wrestler.
Like there is no excuses anymore. There just isn't, and they keep increasing them.
Like, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. It just is.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. I honestly feel like they won't lower ticket prices until the actual American economy collapses.
Even then, I don't know. I've already seen some indicators that the crowds aren't coming up anymore. Like they're not selling out the houses like they were at the beginning of the year before the
Right.
ticket prices got insane.
I don't I
And
don't
they're
know if
just
you've noticed,
crazy.
but they stopped talking about the crowd sizes as often
Yep.
after SummerSlam. SummerSlam was kind of the turning point where they were like, "Ooh, let's not talk about this," because SummerSlam cost some people $20,000 to come to.
I mean, ever since they stopped actually fully selling out the buildings, because I think there was something like there was a comparison of a show that they did the past couple of weeks where it was returning to someplace, a city that they had been like the year before, and it was
Hmm.
5,000 less people at the gate from a
That
year
makes
ago.
sense, though. That makes sense because it's not affordable. Like,
No.
I understand in America we have a caste system that they are rigorously trying to reinforce right now.
Hmm.
WWE could do a lot by breaking the mold and making it affordable again,
Yeah.
so that people could actually go out and have fun with their kids and stuff, and go to a show
Hmm.
and just forget about all the shitty stuff happening in the world right now for like 3 hours.
It's like the dictatorship forgot the other half, like the full phrase of bread and circuses. Like people need to be able to afford the bread and the circuses in order to keep it up.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
they fucking fascists forgot it.
It's it's like they listened to Marie Antoinette and were like, yeah, she had a good idea. Have their cake and eat it too.
Oh god. All right, we've put it off long enough. Main event: Cody Rhodes versus Seth in probably the most predictable of the matches, you could
Yeah.
say, because they fucking highlighted how bad they needed to keep Seth in charge of the vision in the short term that it's been around. If he starts falling apart just from this, whole thing's a fucking joke. So guess what? Cody's got to lose.
Yeah. And it's funny too because I originally had said Seth was losing. There was no
Mm-hmm.
way they're going to allow Cody to lose. But then after the last podcast, this past week of Raw and SmackDown, they put out these video packages super highlighting
Mm-hmm.
how Seth hasn't beaten Cody, but probably should have beaten Cody all those other times because he's
Mm-hmm.
the superior wrestler and all this shit. And they were glazing him fucking hard. And I
Yep.
realized there and then I was like, oh, okay, Seth's taking the victory this time.
He has to. He had to because it was on Raw, it was on fucking SmackDown, and it was just it was during this show where flat out Paul Heyman's like, if you lose, all of this falls apart.
Which I think would have been a great storyline. Have
Mm-hmm.
him try to create something like the bloodline and fail.
Yeah.
I think that would have been fun to do, but obviously, as we talked about earlier, like you can never not look cool and not look
Mm-hmm.
strong. Like I feel like WWE could learn a thing or two about strength and weakness.
From
Like your
anything.
moments of weakness help you find new strength.
Yeah, like there is a story to tell in somebody taking a loss and building
Yeah.
off of that, and they just never do that. They just don't.
A
The only time it
AEW.
the only time they did that was when Cody lost at WrestleMania
Mm-hmm.
39, and they spent
39.
the year building him to get that win, and it was
Mm-hmm.
fantastic. And now they're just like, we're not going to do anything like that again.
Speaking of which, they started to kind of do that with Roman when he returned after losing at WrestleMania 40,
Mm-hmm.
where he had to evolve and become a better person, and they just stopped fucking doing it.
Yep.
Like AEW right now, Timeless Tony Storm
Mm-hmm.
lost the belt a few weeks ago. She is in an evolution phase for her character. Like that's what should happen. That's storytelling. There is a great story to tell in a loss.
Mm-hmm.
There is new strengths you can find from coming up short.
Yeah. That being said, this was still a well worked match.
Oh yeah.
They did a fantastic job with getting like so close with these fucking near falls, where you're like, no, somebody fucked up. There's no way he kicked out of that, and he did. Particularly when Cody hit the top rope crossroads, and somehow Seth kicked out of that. Don't know how. He hasn't busted that move out in for fucking ever, but It's a damn shame it got wasted on a kick out like Seth here.
Yeah.
The only part that I really wasn't super excited about was
Mhm.
the actual finish with Seth using a watch to punch Cody and that knocking him out. Just because, like, it's a fucking Rolex, okay? It's not like brass knuckles, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and Rolexes aren't really made to be fucking abused.
No, they're fragile. They're luxury pieces. You have to be careful with
Like,
them. If you fucking drop it on the ground, it's gonna shatter.
so for all of you at home who don't know, or only started somehow listening partway through this somehow, I'm in the
halfway
middle
through.
of moving.
Maya's
And I
making
went to go.
moves.
No, I went to go grab one of my watches because I collect watches, and I have this giant ass one that takes up like most of your wrist, and it's a secret spy watch. The piece comes off, it makes a garrote and everything. They would have been better off doing something like that because that thing could take a beating. You could punch someone with that and kill them.
I mean, it's just the fact that he just punched him with the watch like regularly. Like, could have done like a low blow or something or anything else.
Hit him in the temple, make it look like because I could only see the Rolex helping to knock someone out and making better connection to someone's temple.
Yeah. He hit him like right in the jaw though. So at least it looked like it was like, oh, okay, like a regular punch without the watch would have done the same thing.
Yeah, and
Hit the button.
Yeah, I was gonna say because if you don't tuck your chin in, it's night time. I've been boxing. Well, I haven't boxed in about 8 months now, 9 months or something like that, since February of this year, because of issues with grandma and stuff. Like I just didn't have the time anymore to do all that. And when I used to go and train and actually spar, there was a time I didn't tuck my chin in. And I didn't take a heavy hit. It wasn't a heavy hit.
No.
And I didn't get knocked out, but I went to the ground.
Yeah. That's what
Like
happens
it
when you hit the
literally
button.
it made my legs go wibbly wobbly, and I went right down, and I got right back up, and I had this look of embarrassment on my face because I was extremely embarrassed because I normally tuck my chin in, but yeah, my instructor caught me at that perfect moment, and he made me pay for it. So I can believe if Cody's chin wasn't tucked in, I can believe that it would even a light hit could be somewhat believable in knocking him out.
Look, I'm going to say the spot of the match was absolutely Seth hitting the coast to coast headbutt. You can find the clip circulating online and stuff like that, but he's got,
I've seen
Cody's tied up in the turnbuckle, like holding himself for way too fucking long, but that doesn't matter because it's setting up Seth doing that fucking dive off from the other side of the ring and just bam. And the way Cody collapsed from this, fucking perfect.
This is one of the. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, just, Cody being the fucking best.
Yeah, this was one of the highlights that I saw, and both men did amazing in this spot. I feel like they don't allow Seth to do as much stuff as he can do.
Yeah.
And his own body doesn't allow him to do as much stuff as he's actually able to do.
I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. He hasn't hit a Phoenix splash in for fucking ever.
I don't know if his knees could take it anymore.
I don't know. But like every time he goes for it, just nothing. Just a fucking air ball. That's all it is.
Yep. I really like Seth a lot, and I feel like especially in the lead up to WrestleMania 40 is some of the best of Seth we've had.
Yeah.
And that was also the most injured Seth we had, technically, too, in that lead up, because he was permanently injured during that time. He didn't get the chance to actually heal up until after WrestleMania 40, when he literally on camera could not get up or walk anymore. He was physically unable to. And that wasn't kayfabe. That was real. He couldn't get up. I feel like as much as I'm happy for him to have a belt on him, I feel like this is all still wasted potential with him.
Here's the thing with Seth for me. I don't find him interesting as a champion at all. Like, I don't find him interesting as this evil, like, maniacal, like I am the most brilliant man in WWE and I can form plans and backup plans for everything. That's boring fucking Seth Rollins to me. Good Seth Rollins is a smarmy fucking prick who can think on his feet and just takes the fucking piss out of everybody. That's good Seth Rollins to me, where he's on the chase and like tearing people apart because he's actively on his feet smarter than people who can plan ahead. That's the better Seth for me.
I think that's what we got with his heavyweight championship run in the lead up to 40. Even though he had the belt, he was always chasing something more. Or at least you got that feeling that the belt wasn't enough for him. He needed more. And it wasn't like, I need more belts. It was like, I need better recognition. Like, I need these other wrestlers to fucking both fear and respect me.
Yeah.
It was a fun time. And his loss and losing the belt it made sense.
Yeah.
It made a lot of sense. This run doesn't really make sense to me. I don't buy into him being the Vision.
Yeah.
I don't buy into him having all of these backup plans, because none of the shit we see with the antics of his group would be happening if that were the case.
Legitimately,
he would know how to better rein in his dogs.
Yeah. And that's what's crazy is I know he's a details guy. He advertises how much of a details guy he is in everything he does, particularly his gear, like, you know, WrestleMania 40, where he comes out in the Shield gear to make the interruption just to fuck with Roman. That's perfect. Him wearing segments of his previous matches gear against Cody in, you know, Crown Jewel, fucking great, perfect. I want them to lean into those details if they're going with this direction of him being the mastermind so much. Like, more showing, less telling, please.
Yeah. And like, you show, don't tell with magic. You show, don't tell with great movies.
Yep.
Unless it's like some sort of forced exposition in the beginning or something, because you're doing a trope on purpose and shit like that. Kind of like how, like, Superman, the recent Superman movie starts off, but it's a trope that is it both works and is fucking hilarious in how they do it.
Yeah.
So I feel like Seth can be that guy.
He can. I know he can be that guy. I just don't know what the creative is doing with him in particular at this moment.
I did read that WWE is looking for new writers, so I feel like we're starting to actually have some sort of effect on them with how much we bitch about their writers.
At the same time, Road Dogg's still going to be in charge of SmackDown, so it's not going to fucking change.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I feel like if they just hired us, they would get some S-tier. You know what it is? It's probably burnout. The writers are probably burnt out. They don't have time to watch TV and stuff to come up with new ideas.
They don't have an off season. That's what it is.
They don't. You know what they need to do? They need to hire 2 groups of writers.
Yeah.
Where week on, week off. Where they just keep switching.
So, Freddie Prinze Jr. on his podcast, I want to say 2 weeks ago now at this point, maybe it was 3, revealed that when he was there with WWE in the, you know, mid 2000s, I want to say it was, they were just super fucking racist about their writers, of being like, oh, Freddie Prinze Jr., you speak fluent Spanish, you're going to write for Rey Mysterio. Oh, you writer, you're black, you get the New Day. Or you get Bobby Lashley. That's just what they did.
That is, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, shout out to Freddie Prinze Jr., by the way. We just started rewatching Star Wars Rebels.
Oh, yeah.
And God damn, I love Kanan.
Yeah.
Freddie Prinze Jr. is what makes Kanan, though, because I just relate to the guy too much. We're in that age bracket now where we have to relate to him, technically. But Freddie Prinze Jr. fucking bridges the gap. And goddamn, can that man act and write. And I feel very sad to hear what you just told me. Because is Freddie Prinze Jr. actually Hispanic, or does he just speak Spanish?
No, he's actually Hispanic. His dad, I want to say, was Puerto Rican. Let me double check.
Because I would say that it's almost more racist if he wasn't Hispanic and they just assumed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, his Freddie Prinze Jr. I mean, he was
Like,
born in New York, but yeah,
well, that doesn't mean anything though. Like, you can have Hispanic heritage still.
yeah.
I just that's so fucking racist. Oh
I
my
know.
god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Like, I
Yeah,
would
yeah, yeah. He comes from a Catholic slash German background and Puerto Rican. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
because I speak Spanish, and I've had a couple times where people thought I was actually Hispanic, even though I don't look Hispanic whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Comment down below. Do I look Hispanic? I don't think I do.
No.
I think I'm the pastiest white you could find, probably, other than like fucking creepy fucking porcelain doll white that some people achieve,
Mm-hmm.
which is creepy and see through. But that's so sad. Like, you don't need an African American writing for solely the African American wrestlers.
Yeah.
You don't need someone of Hispanic heritage solely writing for Hispanic wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need solely fucking, which I'm assuming was like the majority of the writers at the time were all white, so they got to write for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's some fucking Vince. Goddamn.
It's absolutely Vince. Everybody knows Vince was just a massive fucking racist and misogynist and meandrist and all of the thing. All of the is was,
Yeah.
Vince McMahon.
Yeah. It makes me wonder though, what is it like now? Like, is it just a small group? If you're a writer for WWE, fucking let us know, man. What is it like? I really want to know.
I mean, I feel like it's very much like the same sort of structure, except less racist. You have,
Hopefully.
producers and writers that are assigned to particular wrestlers. They work with them week to week. And then you have like guys like, Triple H, Road Dogg, and Paul Heyman, and the other like head writers that meet up and like approve the storylines. And that's just it.
Yeah. Well, because I know that they sit in that fucking giant conference room that they don't need at WWE headquarters to finalize some of these storylines and how they'll approach them.
Yeah.
Goddamn. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say like AEW has like the best writers or anything, because they definitely have their moments where it's like, ooh,
Yeah,
I
they
don't
got
know
their
why
own
you
issues.
did that. Yeah. But the difference is still starkly vast.
Yeah.
It feels like AEW writers care. Maybe they actually get time off.
Maybe. But speaking of like writing things, we've got some indications of John Cena's last match being against Gunther at Saturday Night's Main Event in DC.
Yeah,
I'm totally in favor of this.
I am too, because originally I was under the impression that he was going to end up facing Brock again, one final time. This might have been a month ago now or whatever when I was reading about it. It was all rumor mill at the time, all rumor mill, obviously. This is much more preferable of a final match than almost anybody else.
Yeah, he's got 4 days left after Crown Jewel. There's like a couple of
4 shows.
He's got 2 Raws, Survivor Series, and Saturday Night's Main Event. That's what he's got left.
Yep.
So the other rumor is that Survivor Series, he is going to wrestle for the IC title against Dom. And I kind of love that too.
I love that. If that's true, I love that. Like, I wouldn't mind him stripping Dom of the belt
on his way out the door, and then Gunther taking it back.
And then Gunther taking it. Yeah. As much as I don't want Gunther to go back down to the IC belt or anything like that, I think it would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It would be a nice slap in the face.
And nothing against Dom, because Dom is fucking fantastic. He's one of my favorite people on fucking WWE's roster right now, because he's fucking entertaining.
He's S tier right now, in my opinion. Even prior to getting to being a champ and a double champ.
Yeah.
Dom is, even like last year and everything, we used to make fun of him and stuff during that time, but it was because his storylines were fun.
Yeah.
When Judgment Day was still fun.
I mean, they're still fun occasionally. It's just further and farther in between now. Oh,
Yeah, they're
but
just more boring now.
have you seen Dom's new tattoo?
No.
He got a neck tattoo right on the throat. He got a lucha mask.
Awesome.
Yeah, it goes fucking hard.
Oh.
It's not as dumb as fucking Cody getting the neck tattoo because at least Dom has plenty of other tattoos to justify it.
Okay, but let's be real here. Cody played the long game with that tattoo. He knew when he got that tattoo like 6-7 years ago that he was going to end up in a match with John Cena for John Cena's final final retirement tour.
Yeah.
And John Cena was going to use that. He
Yep,
preempted it.
Yeah,
Cody thinks ahead.
Yeah. Cody
No, I
absolutely
honestly
thinks ahead just as much as he fucking barks to himself because he loves to fucking bark. I don't know what it is. Anytime he's not on like in the ring and he's just doing like an interview somewhere else, he's always fucking barking. Like big dog in the house.
Oh yeah. No, I think because of Dom being the greatest lucha to have ever lived, technically.
Yeah.
It's only fitting.
It's only fitting. Oh god. All right. Should we talk some of the main shows this week, like SmackDown and Raw? Because there really wasn't much.
There was. I was going to say there.
I wanted to put over.
I did watch those.
The one thing was on SmackDown was definitely Sami Zayn again. Just, I mean, I'm surprised that hey, we fuck Shinsuke's heel turn and let's just throw him in here, but having them wrestle Sammy in just a fucking classic match is actually pretty fucking great. I love it.
It was needed. I love Shinsuke. I feel like we've kind of exhausted our talk on him when it comes to how good he is and how much they dropped the ball on him and how much he just stopped caring.
Yeah.
For that final like 6 months, even when he had the fucking belt.
I mean, yeah, for the past couple of years, it feels like he just like I'm just coasting. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
But Sammy,
I feel like we
put on a great fucking match.
Dude, they always wrestle so fucking good together.
Yeah.
Their chemistry is off the charts when in ring. And it was sad too because when we got that like scary Shinsuke doing those fucking awesome fucking red backdrop, red coated fucking samurai promos.
Yeah.
He started caring again in that moment, and then WWE said, "No, we're not doing this. Sorry, it's too much money."
Yeah, we're just
like it was something stupid. Yeah, because the production value, fucking baller. The editing for it, fucking baller. Like I was watching watching that, and it was just like, these are the skills you pick up on the expert level of editing videos. Like I'm still amateur fucking level, but that is fucking goddamn. The storytelling was amazing, and what I loved the most about it was he spoke in Japanese, and they had to subtitle it, and I think it hit harder because of that. That is the Shinsuke we could have had, and the in match we had with Sami Zayn proved that.
Yeah, the only downside was they had the dumbass fucking return of Tama Tonga in the fucking hoodie, and for some reason face paint. The MFTs are all rocking face paint to make them harder to distinguish between them.
It's not that hard though, because one of them calls himself Tall Longa or Tall Loa or whatever. His name's Tall, and he's the tall one.
Yeah, Tala. Yeah.
I know it's Tala, but it always sounds like tall, and I'm like, come on, man.
Hang on, I gotta double check something real quick. Because oh god, where is he? Because Tama Tonga he's been on Cameo. Yep, I'm pretty sure he's still the most expensive person at over 10 grand. Yeah.
Yeah, you when you had told me that, I went and looked it up, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
I believed you, but I didn't believe you enough to just take it at face value. Fucking dude, I'd rather pay the $500 for Ric Flair, man.
Yeah, Ric Flair,
because that's actually money well fucking spent. I don't care if it's only 30 seconds. That's money well spent.
You get at least a woo out of it.
You're always gonna get a woo. He's gonna stick to whatever it is that you want him to talk about in that last like 3 seconds. The rest of it's he's just gonna talk about whatever the fuck he wants. It's worth it.
He's just gonna wander off. But speaking of the MFTs, they also showed up during the tag team championship match with Street Profits taking on the Wyatt Six, and facing down the Wyatts and just fucking whatever, man. I so do not fucking care about this. It's so sad.
In the lead up to bringing out the Wyatt Six, we were so fucking giddy.
Mm-hmm.
Just absolutely happy, just because they were doing it right. They still cared at that time.
Mm-hmm.
They have no longer like fully fucking leaned into the paranormal aspect of the Wyatt Six. Like we get a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
It's more like Saw movies where you would see Jigsaw and he would be saying some shit to you. It's more like that now, and it's stupid. And I don't know. I feel like it was a wasted rivalry that was done between them and fucking Street Profits.
Yep.
With this whole like, oh, are they going to be the ones to break up the Street Profits? Oh my goodness.
And the Street Profits have just reverted to their previous gimmick again.
Yep.
Same theme music and everything.
Wasted potential. This match was not bad. The Street Profits versus Wyatt Six. It was still fun.
It was nothing.
But it was fun still. Like it was just fun.
Yeah.
It was honestly like if we're gonna do out of 5 stars, this was a 2.5.
This is the definition of just wrestling happening in front of you.
Yep.
That's just what it was. Like, it felt like there was no stakes. I couldn't get invested in this at all. And it's so unfortunate because I love the Street Profits so much. And I really want to love the Wyatt Six. They're just not giving me a reason to.
I think that one injury, what's his face had, kind of screwed things up for the Wyatt Six for a bit.
Yeah.
But that you can't blame that completely, or you can't blame this completely on that. Like this is the writing.
Yeah, it's the writing because you can. It so much of the Wyatt Six like sort of characters is wholly dependent on being supernatural entities, and that doesn't really work in a wrestling context anymore. It just doesn't.
I think it could if they were willing to fully lean into it.
Yeah, they're not going to do that in WWE. They could get away with that in like TNA.
Yeah. I fuck even AEW. I think they could. They'd be willing to put some more effort behind it than WWE has. I'm not going to sit here and say they would,
but it would flop in AEW. AEW is like the one place where like the supernatural stuff has never fucking worked. Like they tried it once with Matt Hardy back in the day where he was able to teleport, and people were just like, "Get this shit off my fucking screen, dude."
I remember that. That shit was funny though.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah.
I think where they could draw the line and have this be a little bit easier to do for either company if they wanted to is go the Alexa Bliss route with the doll and shit. And where you're just doing zoom ins of the doll and it's just Alexa fucking technically talking in a different voice.
Just don't be overt with it. That's the thing. Just don't be overt with it. Have it be subtle. Have it be in the background. Just allude to it, but never like it just doesn't fucking work unless you fully commit. Like everybody's got to commit. Everybody on the roster has to commit, and that's what they. You can't
have one person be like, fuck this. I'm beating the shit out of that ghost. Yeah, no, I agree, dude. Imagine a world where Scooby Doo and the gang got to team up with some wrestlers and go punch ghosts.
Oh, if only.
This is 3 weeks in a row. Three weeks in a row now. That movie has been brought up now. Oh God. Anyway. But okay, so that's the thing though. You have to commit. You can't half-ass it. And you can't do a WWE as where they just say they're supernatural and then leave it at that.
Yeah. You can't just have like Michael Cole be a little fucking bitch about it and be like, I'm scared of them. Why?
Oh God. And that's another thing. You can tell Cole doesn't fucking care anymore. No. He has stopped caring. Yeah.
Dude, go back, watch Crown Jewel, and don't skip over the fucking Australian tourism bits they made him read. Okay? Because it is so hard to get through. You can feel the gray hairs growing deeper on the Michael Cole reading those off. And Wade Barrett is just having the time of his life, just muting his fucking mic. Because you can tell he's fucking dying at how bad it is.
only heard one, and that was in the beginning.
Yeah.
Right after they did like the 30-minute fucking transfer of the belts from Saudi Arabia
Oh my
to
god, I
fucking
fucking
Perth.
hated that. Why do we have to do that twice? We had to do that on the opening of SmackDown and the opening of the Crown Jewel, and I fucking hated it both times. I hated it.
Don't
both
get me
times.
wrong. Whoever was the filmmaker, whoever was the producer and stuff for that, did a great job. Like when it came to how to frame the shots and everything, and how to get you from point A to point B. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
That person did great fucking work. Pointless work. Didn't need to happen. This could have been under a minute. It could have just been them packing the belts and then showing up in Perth, and that was
They
it.
could have just showed them walking into the arena with the belts.
Yeah.
I will never get over how fucking dumb it is that they have a separate vehicle for each belt.
For each fucking belt. Like, okay. You know, like when we watch like movies and stuff where they're trying to hide the goods. So you have like 3 or 4 vehicles. They do the same thing with the president where there's like multiple fucking vehicles that he could be in. But he's only in one. Or they're only in one. Because
they call it the Beast.
Yeah, I should say they, because they're, if this country somehow survives as a democracy on the ass end, we could someday have a fucking woman president. So I don't want to say he always. Should be they. But yeah, it's the same process. Like the whole point is like you're not supposed to know like which one it's in.
God, how tiny did Seth look when they wrapped that belt around him, because it's so fucking big. It was up to his nipples. He looked like an old man. He looked like a little old man wearing his pants hiked up to his nipples.
But if you remember, we said the same fucking thing about Cody last year.
It's such a bad fucking belt. Both of them. They're the ugliest fucking. They're so terrible. They're so fucking dumb. Fucking stupid ass motherfucking. Main event of SmackDown. Main event of SmackDown was Damian Priest and Aleister Black in a last man standing match in a fine match. It was a slog to get through, but it is what it is. The last man standing match is a fucking dumb fucking stipulation to begin with. It's so anti-fucking climactic. The only thing that saved this was fucking Aleister Black throwing a fucking fireball in Damian Priest's face.
Yep. Yeah. Goddamn. This match took forever.
And a half. Forever and a fucking half.
I think I would have been fine with this being a slog if we had more lead up in the rivalry.
Yeah.
They kind of just rushed this whole like Damian hates fucking Aleister Black kind of thing.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, the premise of why he doesn't like the man, I get, sure. Like it's an okay premise to start off with. But again, you got to lean into it. Like there was not enough in the lead up to this match to make me want to sit there. And so I did watch the whole match, but I didn't want to.
No.
Like the fireball was like the best moment. And then the ending was the next best moment.
Here's what I want. I want Damian Priest to disappear for like 2 weeks. And when he comes back, he's wearing a mask. So then he can go from being bisexual Undertaker to bisexual Kane.
Oh, maybe he can steal Andrade's mask.
No, Andrade brought that with him to AEW.
I know. No, I know. He needs to go over there, take the mask, and say, "I need this, brother. Sorry,
I need this. I need this more than you."
Yeah, you don't need this anymore. You've done enough with it, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, done a whole bunch of fucking nothing. Oh God.
Oh God. This match did not end in the way that I thought it would. I expected Priest to come out on top on this.
I mean,
not with a pin, but like a fucking Aleister Black fucking passing out, can't get up anymore, gets counted out or some shit.
It's false count anywhere. There's no pins. There's no submissions. No disqualifications.
I know.
Somebody's got to take the loss.
I know.
Honestly, I'm just surprised that they found something for Zelina Vega to do. Too bad it's being second fiddle to her husband.
Yeah, that's kind of the trope in WWE. That's kind of the trope.
With Seth and Becky, it's the reverse.
Yes, Becky's actually the interesting one, and it's funny too because her storyline right now is still absolutely god awful dog shit boring.
Oh no.
In comparison to her previous runs as a champ.
The only thing that's saving it is her like generational crash out that she's having with it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's saving it for me.
And that's sad, honestly, because it is the most fun part of it, and I wish it was just one part of the fun.
Yeah.
But it's the most fun. The table. The table didn't break in this match either. Now that I remember. Fucking Priest hit the Razor's Edge on Alistair and he bounced.
Yeah. They'll be on the Botchamania in the next week or so of I Am the Table.
That's the thing, man. These Slim Jim tables are fucking thicker, I swear to God.
It's that sticker, man. It reinforces it.
It really does. Roman almost got knocked out when he got speared by Jay at Crown Jewel. Legitimately, he hit his head in a bad way. You could tell he got hurt a little bit from that.
Yeah.
These fucking tables. The fucking Slim Jims, call them Big Jims, brother.
Oh, hell yeah. Look, that's enough of that.
Yeah.
Should we even talk about Raw? I don't remember fucking anything about Raw
Nothing
other
happened.
than Maxine Dupree getting a surprise win on Becky.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. She did get
on the world's fastest count out.
That was, yes. Yeah, that was a quick 3.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fun match, though.
Yeah.
Maxine's starting to look hella better. Just hella better.
In that match
she feels more comfortable.
That match alone, she started out looking real bad. Her and Becky, both of them, were not on the same page at all. No. And just through sheer force of will and locking in, they turned it around into something that was actually super fucking good.
Yeah, well, I feel like Maxine, when she started to actually have fun and not worry so much, is where she became the wrestler she can always be.
Yeah.
Because she looked goddamn good out there. When she ripped her strats off, in homage to Otis and everything, I was like, oh shit, the hammer's about to come down. Mm-hmm. And she brought the hammer down in her own way, man. It was fun. Mm-hmm. But that was really the only good match of the night. I don't really remember, I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it was all glazing for Perth.
Yeah, there was a lot of Vision, Bloodline shit, and there was it was Punk and LA Knight versus the Usos in the main event.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
they had that promo section earlier on that was I wasn't in love with it. I really wasn't. I saw a lot of people that were quoting it and whatnot after the fact, but I didn't really get that vibe of it being very good.
No,
maybe it was just me. I might have just been not in the right headspace for it because it just wasn't working for me, which is sad.
And some of that could be on me too with WWE as well, where I'm just like, nah.
Yeah.
Now I'm so uninterested from other things that you've made me uninterested by proxy now with other stuff.
Yeah.
I think what was very telling about how weak their writing has been is they had no plans for not having Naomi for the next 6 months.
Yeah.
And they're just fucking flying by the seat of their pants right now because they finally stopped bringing up Naomi every goddamn minute.
It's true.
But you could tell that most of their plans were squarely centered on her shoulders for a while, and they're like, fuck.
Yeah. Most evident of that has got to be the Bailey storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is just dog water. Just pure dog water. I hate it so bad.
And I feel bad too because Bailey's a staple on the women's roster. You have to have someone like Bailey who can bridge the gap for a lot of fans.
Yeah.
And believing that these newer wrestlers are as good as they should be. Because Bailey will sell the fuck out of a bump.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's not hitting.
It's like they because Naomi's crash out and change it felt natural.
Yeah.
It was stalled for a long time because they put Jade on the shelf and everything. It's so we didn't get to that point of her actually of us seeing that evolution until Jade finally came back. But it worked.
Yeah.
It not only did it work, it was like, why didn't this happen sooner kind of shit.
I want to say Elimination Chamber, like the actual like
Mm-hmm.
execution of like Jade's return and the reveal of like Naomi and Bianca being trapped in the pod and selling the fuck out of it. That was probably like some of the best work of the year.
Oh, I was emotional watching that.
Yeah.
I felt so bad for Bianca. Like I literally was like, "Oh my god." And there was actual effort in that. With Bailey's, it's like they're trying to mix Naomi's storyline with her heel turn with Randy Orton's I Hear Voices. Like,
Yeah.
and ramping up the mental illness aspect of it to 11. Like I can't get into it. I can't.
I don't know. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But that's really everything that happened with like WWE this week. There's just unfortunate aspects, but still some decent stuff to watch. It feels like they took that C rating from ESPN at WrestlePalooza personally, and they're like, okay, turn it around. Let's show people we can actually put together a decent show again, and not just show our ass for the Saudi Arabia royal family and get fucked with money.
I mean, seriously, dude, Crown Jewel could have just been a Raw or SmackDown.
It could have been, but at least it was a decent fucking show.
Yes. Yeah. No, it was still decent. No, you're right. It's just for what it's technically supposed to be, it didn't feel like it reached that level. Like, this is supposed to be the over the top, like, no going back type of fucking PLE. Because, like, as we saw with Gunther's reign after losing to Cody last year, like, he got dog walked for a while. He may have kept the belt for a little bit, but he got dog walked for a while.
Yeah,
which was partially the writing because like they wanted him to look weak for a little bit. I get that, but I don't know. This felt like a Saturday night main event or like a Raw or SmackDown level PLE,
like
which is fine because WrestlePalooza was dog shit. So
the difference between I think last year's Crown Jewel and this one is we actually have 0 stories coming out of it, whereas last year we had something to build off of. This, it felt like there was the opportunity to tell a story with Seth losing, and they said, no, we're not going to do that.
That's partially why I thought Seth was going to lose, though, dude, was because literally the storytelling that could be done in his loss would have been phenomenal.
And now I don't know, like, so the story is, oh no, the Vision is more dominant still for no reason. Somehow
better and stronger than the Bloodline, but with a quarter of the fucking roster on the team. I don't know. They need to do something. They need to make Seth's brain look bigger or something. Like,
he needs to just bring his hairline back a little bit, like every week. Just take it back a little bit and make it the illusion that his frontal cortex is growing.
And then start drawing on veins to make it look like they're popping because he's thinking so hard.
Yeah. It's like that fucking meme of that dude who's like, adding more latex to my head every day after going to the library and borrowing 10 books until they ask questions. I
thought you were going to go with the hold in the fart guy.
Oh, no. The fucking kid in the class is... Oh, God, so close.
That's why you don't hold him in, man. You just let him go.
Yeah. God, real quick, let's talk some AEW because we got Wrestle Dream coming up next week.
Yes.
And Dynamite, the title Tuesday, I can't remember why this was moved around or on a Tuesday or whatever. Overall, it was a fine show. Decent.
It was okay.
Yeah, decent back and forth opening up with Hangman and Joe selling their match. Even though, like, you put a mic in front of Joe and you put a fucking suit on him, and I'm going to be like, okay, Joe's going to win. That's just, how I feel every time I see that man like that, because it's Joe. He's like one of the most credible guys we've ever had. But we'll see what happens. I really appreciated Hangman being lighthearted almost at the beginning of this, and then turning and ratcheting up the intensity at the end. Well executed.
Well, because it felt like Joe was needling him,
Mm-hmm.
and Hangman at first was able to just whatever.
Yeah.
But then Joe enough needling, and it finally kind of got to him. And he snapped a little bit and was like, "All right, motherfucker."
Yeah.
This was a fun little back and forth between the two overall.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. When you see Joe in a suit, it's like, oh shit, okay,
Yeah.
the man means business now. Like fuck, and you can tell he didn't want to wear that suit because that fucking place was too hot for him because he was sweating up a storm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. As a man who has to wear a suit every day for work and sometimes is in extreme heats in the suit, that man sweats more than me.
Yeah.
He needs a more breathable suit, like for real. But this made me question though, how long is Hangman's reign actually going to be?
It's up in the air. Honestly, I know we talked about this before about, nobody believes that Joe's going to take it, but Joe is he's that spoiler challenger where like there's always that moment where you could be like, okay, no, Joe could take it. And
I think it was 2 weeks ago or last week where you had brought it up, and you're right though. Like he's a wild card in this. He's outside of he's still in the storyline, the overarching storyline of trying to knock out the Death Riders and everything. Sure.
Yeah.
But this storyline still feels like it's almost outside of that bubble in some ways, where it's just enough outside. Like it's touching, but it's not fully connected.
Yeah. And I kind of like when the worlds of AEW intersect in the aspect of like, no, everyone still exists in the same universe. They're telling different stories, but the ramifications from one affect the others, and it kind of informs the rest of what's happening. I mean, prime example, first match of the night is Moxley taking on Ishii, and
this is a fucking banger.
Just Ishii and Mox, just like ever since, was it G1 a couple years back that they had, where like right off the bat, it was a fucking perfect match, and these guys they have chemistry together. They just have that chemistry together where they're like, you guys are perfect wrestling opponents. It's just the way it is.
Dude, they oh goddamn. I was trying to explain this to Christina, like with how Ishii is with his strongman performance and everything. I was like, you're gonna get a moment where Mox is gonna give him everything, and Ishii's gonna take it.
Yep. And
he's just gonna stand there. Sure as shit, we get that moment, but Mox drew blood.
Yeah, he did.
Unexpectedly too. I don't think Ishii also expected to be bleeding from his nose in that moment, because he kind of was like, oh, he didn't freak out or nothing. He was just like, oh, all right, let's keep going.
Yeah.
And he just leaned into bleeding.
Yeah, he's got that master of the dark arts of wrestling where every match there will be a moment he has where you think he is fucking dead, but he gets right back up and the crowd fucking pops, and it happens every goddamn time, but it works still every goddamn time.
And that's what makes me sad about WWE's like dropping the ball with what's his face, who wrestled Sammy the other day.
Oh, Shinsuke.
Shinsuke, because he's also a strongman style wrestler.
Yeah.
He may be smaller than Ishii, but
he is the king of strong style.
Exactly. Like Ishii shows you why that style works so well in wrestling. I wish WWE actually leaned into that more with some of the Japanese wrestlers, but at least we got this match, because this match reminded me of that G1 match immediately. But it wasn't a 1-for-1. Like it had those same notes about it.
Yeah.
Like
it wasn't a repeat, and it wasn't like it was like a homage. It was a homage to that. Yeah. And like they didn't do the same things, but it still felt the same.
It did. But it also wasn't as long either. The G1 match was like 35 minutes or something like that, I think. Yeah. This one was about 10. Yeah. Maybe 12. So it wasn't, it was like a third.
You know, it didn't overstay its welcome. It was just enough to get to the point of what they wanted, and it fucking worked for me. It just what did.
Yeah, this match, I had fun the entire time with this match, and I feel like we need more Ishii in AEW just all the time. Like he would be a great opposite side of the coin to fucking Samoa Joe.
I would say that is perfect. I also want to see him go up against like MJF in a stepped up match. I feel like those two would have a fucking banger.
That would be great. That, you know what? That we saw a lot of blood when it came to him and Briscoe. I feel like the blood would be ramped up even more, but not on purpose.
No, somebody got opened up the hard way and it just started pissing blood. And it'd be fucking dope. Speaking of dope, fucking Street Fight Hurt Syndicate taking on the man. The fucking Hurt Syndicate walking out in like stripped down suits for a street fight, I fucking loved. That was a smart fucking look.
How baller was it for Lashley to only have one hand wrapped?
I know.
Like this is the hand I need to protect a little bit more because I'm gonna beat you real fucking hard with it.
Yeah. Oh god, this was like the perfect amount of fun for a street fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, one thing I love about AEW is their ability to constantly track the chaos with the cameras. They have always been really good at it. This match, no different, because there was stuff happening up at the top of the ramp. There was stuff happening in the ring. There was stuff happening on the outside of the ring, just like off to the side. And at no point did they ever make you feel like you weren't getting to see all the action.
I think one of the advantages of it being in Daly's place was it felt kind of claustrophobic.
Oh, it did. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Which was nice though, because it made it like, especially for this match, it made it feel like was it Bloodsport, the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie where everybody's standing in the circle? Yeah. It's like it was fucking great, dude. MVP, dude. Holy shit, was he good in this match? I fucking loved MVP in this, dude. He had that perfect leadership quality about him through this whole time.
He was working this match like he had bills to pay that were due tomorrow.
Dude, seriously. Oh, and we can't leave out Shelton Benjamin. Benjamin, dude, he's been looking more and more like a goddamn monster every fucking week now. And I feel like he knows he is because he's starting to lean into it because he kind of leans forward a little bit. He kind of puts his arms up like this and look like
the fucking finish with Ricochet and the released German suplex through the fucking table. My God, that was one of those moments where you could believe it'd be like, oh, Shelton just killed a man on TV.
He literally killed him. Yeah. Yes. And since you brought up Ricochet, we can't not bring up his spot where he comes running off of the side and does the flip onto everybody.
Yeah.
I swear to God, it looked like he broke his coccyx. He landed right on his ass. Oh, dude.
God, there was a scream he had in the middle of this match where he got launched by Lashley that tickled me. It tickled me in the deepest part of my souls. It was so fucking good. It was perfect.
He could. That I know what scream you're talking about. It was like it was almost Wilhelm scream like.
Yeah, it was so goddamn. There's just something about a good street fight where it's not so much a match as it is like a brawl and a little bit of controlled chaos that I just appreciate when AEW busts them out because there's something about them. There's a quality about them that is just so much fucking fun despite it being insanely fucking violent.
Oh yeah, and when you have guys like fucking Hurt Syndicate and GOA out there who are these big monster fucking dudes.
Yeah.
And then you have this little dude Ricochet out there in comparison. Like you almost feel bad for him that he's out there, even though he's on half of a team that's twice his size.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But he held his own. And I gotta say, man, Ricochet has found his footing getting to be at AEW. I know some people didn't like some of his earlier gimmicks in the early days of him being at AEW.
Yeah.
I certainly didn't enjoy the Andrew Tate-esque kind of gimmick at first. It had its qualities though, because it felt like he was taking the piss out of Andrew Tate. But what we have right now with him, gold. Fucking gold.
So good. Also, if you haven't seen it, please hunt down. I believe it's on the social media and like the YouTube. but the after show promo from Ricochet and the Gates of Agony, the Demand, and then like nursing their wounds is so goddamn good. Like it's just Ricochet
Yeah.
like face down on the couch with fucking ice all over him. It's so good.
After that fucking drop he did, I shouldn't say the one drop. There was like 4 different drops he took, where it was like that man died.
Yeah.
We watched this man die.
Speaking of things dying, we got Jurassic
yeah.
Express squashing the fuck out of who is it? KM and Orion.
Cam and Orion.
Yeah, just goddamn. It feels good having Jurassic Express back. This was just a fucking squash. This was nothing. This was just doing shit to, set up something for the future. Whatever. The match doesn't fucking matter. This is all about setting up the angle. The Young Bucks having to buy tickets that aren't together in Daly's place is a perfect choice.
I just love how they're. Oh God, the storyline with the Young Bucks is just S tier. I fucking love it. Them taking the piss out of themselves so goddamn hard, dude. It's worth it.
Them pounding on Tony Khan's door saying they need a big money match before this because it's too good. And the setup for Wrestle Dream is going to be, what is it? Tag team match with a $500K cash prize.
Yep. I goddamn. I love that they're banging on his door and shit. And I'm just sitting there going, Tony's not fucking there.
No, he's not.
Tony's at the fucking the training camp right now with all of the fucking football players trying to make sure that they're actually going to be good to go for the next game.
Now, did you pick up on the Easter egg of Tony Khan's door and his nameplate on there?
I did not, but it did look out of place to me.
Yeah, it's in
designed.
the time cop plot. That's what that is. It's a shout out to Time Cop because Tony Khan is a massive mark for Time Cop, apparently.
I wouldn't have had any clue. I just remember looking at me like, that's a weird sign.
Yeah.
For someone's door.
Yeah.
That's what that was. That's hilarious fucking Easter egg. I love that.
He's such a fucking
horrible movie.
I love him.
Such a horrible movie, but
yeah.
Goddamn, can John Claude Van Damme do the splits in that movie in his underwear?
Oh shit! Speaking of splits in underwear, TNT Championship match: Kyle versus Kyle. Kyle Fletcher taking on Kyle O'Reilly, and some
the
good
lead
old-fashioned
up to
graps.
this. the lead up to this when fucking Briscoe does the promo for it with the conglomerate.
Yeah.
And fucking Kyle's like, I better not hear any fucking Kyle chants. I swear to God, I will go apeshit if I hear you all chanting for Kyle. You better be chanting for Kyle.
It's dumb, but the fucking match itself was a goddamn banger.
Oh, dude, no. We needed this brevity before the match because the match was a fucking banger. And like, God, Fletcher is...
Yeah,
he's at the top of his game, man. Like I know we've been saying this for a few weeks now. He is the future.
Yeah,
Hangman said it too. Like they don't need to strap the rocket to him. He already fucking put one on himself.
Dude, he's got rocket fuel already in his blood. Like he is gonna take whatever they give him and carry it up the fucking mountain himself. You just need to give him the opportunity. You don't need to fucking promote him like you need to do with, like, I don't know, a Solo Sikoa. He's just gonna do it himself.
Dude, you had an S tier match out of Kyle, and you had an S tier match out of Kyle.
It is.
This solidified why Kyle has a belt, and this also solidified why Kyle's part of the conglomeration.
Yeah, like
I had a ton of fun with this match. I liked the lead up with it, with the promo work with Briscoe, and I liked the aftermath of it as well, where what's her face is taunting him and fucking Don Callis. Yeah. So fucking good. Also, so fucking good.
Quick side quest there. Shout out to Willow Nightingale at Collision, where she just opened up a fucking can of whoop ass on FTR. It was fucking awesome. Go watch Collision if you haven't seen it. Oh God.
I loved the promo she did with FTR a few weeks back, where she was like, it's because of wrestlers or women like Beth why I'm a wrestler and shit. I was like, oh fuck, we have a real rivalry between her and FTR here.
Yeah,
like this is awesome.
I can't wait for them to strap up Will Nightingale. It's gonna fucking hit like crack,
dude. So hard. Oh, I forgot to mention, gotta sell it to, or get shout out to Kyle Fletcher as well for him selling that knee injury real hard,
Oh yeah,
where he couldn't get the pin and everything. Tons of fun, dude.
dude. The fucking brainbusters. I loved O'Reilly coming out of nowhere from out of frame with that flying knee to Fletcher.
Yeah.
God, there's just something about a surprise flying knee or just somebody coming in from out of frame hitting a move that just is perfect for me. That is one of my favorite things that somebody can do on screen. It tickles me.
When we played GM mode, when we were having the triple threat match that Jade was in, and they kept doing that extreme close up of Jade, and then someone would just fucking drop kick her out of nowhere, and you just see feet. Like, mwah, perfect.
Love it. Oh God.
I God damn. I feel like that flying knee was an homage to Kyle though, because Fletcher's flying knees that he does along with his is it the brainbuster kick?
Oh, where he does hits him in the corner with that kick.
Yeah,
that huge flying kick that he does, where he just throws his whole body, but leg first at somebody. Oh God, it's my favorite move he does.
Dude, that's what it felt like when Kyle came out and did that to him. Like actually, it looked very similar to Fletcher's fucking knee.
Yeah.
So,
dude,
fucking baller.
End of the day, Kyle picks up the win and retains his TNT championship. Right on him.
Yeah.
Which I believe the setup is, Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe for the TNT championship at WrestleDream. Yeah.
So I do believe we're on a run right now with Fletcher where they're going to make him undefeatable for a while. But this match upcoming Briscoe match puts that seed of doubt in for me.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, Briscoe could take the belt off him.
Like, even if you don't believe going into the match that Mark Briscoe could win, the work throughout the match will make you believe that he could win. He and Kyle Fletcher have that ability to get there with people, and oh God, I'm gonna be on the edge of my seat for that one. That one's gonna be fucking nuts. I just know they're gonna go all out.
I feel like this will be the match that kind of cements Kyle's championship run right now, because this is, to me, there's a lot of big hurdles he has to get over. He just faced Hangman, which none of us thought he was going to win, really. No. Like, that was more of him testing the waters and seeing, can he go swim with the big sharks now? This one, though, this match will solidify him being able to move up that, like, catapult up, because there's just something about when you face Mark Briscoe, like, he's going to make you fucking earn that victory. You don't get to just have it.
And the one thing that I can say for absolute certainty about Kyle Fletcher, where he is right now, like, his position in the company is basically like where Will Ospreay was when he first showed up at AEW, where it's like, we're having a pay-per-view. You need to have me in a singles match. Bare minimum. Now, like, the next hurdle for him to get to is to just be like, no, now I am the main event of whatever pay-per-view we're having. That's the next stage in his career, and he is definitely going to get there. It's just a matter of time.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it'll be with this belt. Honestly, I think it'll be when he's going after a new belt, after he's dropped this one.
Yeah,
I feel like about a year, maybe two. Yeah, like a year, maybe two out at most, and then he's going to be the main event guy for a while.
Yeah.
Like, guaranteed. God. And I don't think he'll be in Don Callis's roster by that point either.
No,
personally.
Don Callis's family has gotten so big that, like, by the time he could probably leave and nobody would notice.
Would notice?
Well, everyone would notice except Don.
No, Don would be the only one to notice because he loves all his boys.
He does. He loves them all equally.
Equally. No, but I feel like we got some beautiful storytelling out of AEW between Fletcher and Hangman.
Yeah.
Where Hangman was sowing those seeds of, if you want this belt, you ain't going to be able to have that when you're with him. Like, you're going to have to go out on your own and mark your own path here. Like, you're not going to be able to do it. And if you do it, no one's going to respect you. Like, it was perfect. It was a perfect setup for Kyle to move away from the Don Callis family eventually.
Yeah. There's room for there. There's definitely room for there. Also, got another title defense with the TBS championship after this. Mercedes Moné, who called out last week that she wanted to face someone from Florida. So we got the formerly known as Caden Carter, Lacey Lane coming out.
Lacey Lane, yeah.
Yeah. Probably would have picked a more unique name, personally, if I'm walking away from my career in WWE and want to make a new identity for myself, because I didn't really have one in WWE other than being like, I go to music festivals and party. But you know what? Credit to her. She showed up and put in a decent fucking round.
She almost took that belt, man. There was a moment where I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Is this where the crumble happens? Like, are they actually doing it with like I don't want to say a nobody, but like how with how Mercedes kind of put it across was like, it would just be like a regular average Joe wrestler, like a jobber coming out. But that's how she treated the situation. Like, I need to face somebody.
Yeah.
I there was a moment I was like, oh shit. But I feel like this could end in a way that Mercedes is starting to drop belts now. It was weird, and I was actually here for it. I'm not going to lie. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, but that is not the direction they went with. And in fact, Mercedes has now picked up her 10th belt. She is now tied Ultimo Dragon for most championships held at one time.
I think she will break the record. I think she's going to be the one to break it.
I think she's got something scheduled for like a week from now or something like that with another indie promotion for their title. I can't remember which one, though. But you know what? It's Bestia's Women's Champion announced for Rome, Italy, November 9th.
When you said Bestia, I thought you were about to say Best Buy. I was like, what the fuck? The Best Buy Women's Championship belt.
Yeah.
That's coming. You know that's coming.
Yep.
Sponsored by Best Buy.
Oh.
This match, though, overall,
all right.
I kind of want to see more Lacey Lane.
They didn't announce if she signed to AEW full time, so there's something there. If they want to go that route, they did a good job with the little video promo that they put ahead of the match. Give me some more to chew on with her. Like, give me some more of give me some character stuff for her. Like, I want to understand who she is, like what her motivations are. I mean, clear, you can just be like, oh no, I want to be the best and this is where the best wrestle. Like, that's basic stuff. You can do that. But give me something like, okay, what makes her unique? That's it. That's all I'm asking for.
I mean, honestly, they could literally pull a fucking like a simple fastball here and just be like, I came out here to put an end to this title or to this belt collecting run. I failed. And now I want revenge. So the only way to do that is to be here on a constant basis.
Yeah.
And just have her be a thorn for Mercedes the entire time until someone finally either beats her or she beats her.
And then we get an enemies to lovers arc.
Yeah. And then she can go back to WWE and Mercedes will just stay at AEW and everybody will be like, why did you go to WWE? This is stupid. I mean, that's not Mariah May or anything.
Look, it's what she wanted from the beginning. I'm not going to admonish her for that. I'm just going to say they're kind of fumbling her.
No, and it's not her fault at all. Like, they threw her in NXT for no reason. She should be on the main roster, not NXT. She looks the best in NXT as well, except for the fact that they don't know how to do a promo that doesn't look like a timeless Tony Storm promo.
No, it's copying the homework,
Yeah, because especially her last promo she did. I don't know if you watched it, Mariah May's. Yeah, I've actually been watching some NXT lately. It's literally just a timeless Tony Storm promo, just done in her style, where it's less 20s, 30s actress and more like, I'm going to take a bubble bath, but you better take me seriously.
Yeah.
But done literally like shot for shot, exactly how a timeless Tony Storm promo would be. You've got the gray tones, you've got the old movie look. Like, it's fucking weird. It's fucking weird.
Oh, man. But it is what it is. Next match that we had was the double jeopardy. Brodito taking on Okada and Takeshita. If Brodito won, they would have an opportunity at Okada's belt,
Yes.
right? And
Yep.
if Okada and Takeshita won, they have a title opportunity, which, sure, set the stage, whatever, don't care. Just get me more of this fucking shenanigans.
Yeah, I like that they led us into this match knowing that Bandito got injured from the CMLL match that he had with Hechicero, and he was taped up and everything when he came out. This was overall, like, I didn't know who was going to win this match. This was one of those where, like, the stakes weren't too obvious at first, like, of who would want theirs more.
Yeah,
because both seem pretty great storylines you could go down depending on whoever won.
yeah.
But a baller match, dude. There's something about Okada and Takeshita working together. They work really well together as a tag team.
Especially when they're antagonistic towards each other on top of it. Like Takeshita coming out for his entrance and Okada interrupting it was so goddamn good for setting the stage for how they are going to interact in this. And God, and Okada just coming in like, oh no, I'm hitting the Rainmaker and we're finishing this up right now. Done. Just
I love it. This is setting up perfectly for like we've been talking about the cracks in the Don Callis family, and these two were the ones to really show those cracks previously a couple weeks ago with their match with Mascara. This further enforces that for me because these two can't really coexist in the way that Don Callis wants them to. No,
they're two guys that are just trying to big dog each other, and it just makes it work. The other thing that I really loved about the outcome of this match with Brodito taking the loss was the backstage little promo with Renee and Brodito, and Bandito is blaming himself, and Brody King turns it and he starts gassing up his friend, being like, "No, you're the best fucking wrestler in the world, dude. Don't shit happens. It's okay. We're gonna pick ourselves back up and do this." I'm like, yeah, that's right. That's what I want to see.
I love how like unexpected their team up was in the beginning, because I was like, that's a weird kind of team up. Makes perfect sense now. Like it makes perfect sense why these two are together as a tag team.
Yeah.
It not just their in-ring antics, but this promo too. I was like, they're best friends. Like me and you, like in Walsh, like we all like we fucking roast each other and shit. But any chance we get to glaze and prop up our boys,
that's what
we're gonna do it. It's what you do.
Speaking of glazing, Walsh.
Yeah, I know. That's why I brought him up, because I heard him.
Well, I don't know. I didn't want to interrupt.
I appreciate that, but we know you need to be here.
Yeah.
Get this popping up here.
You missed the crown jewel talk, technically, but since you
missed everything.
So now we have 2/3 of the podcast that actually did fully watch Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, Walsh?
Don't care about Seth Rollins beating Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Do like Stephanie Vicaire winning. Like they are just shooting her to the friggin' moon.
Rightfully so, yeah.
Yeah.
The AJ Styles Cena match was enjoyable, and probably more enjoyable for knowing where most of those moves come from.
Yeah, there's actually a couple of places, Bleacher Report and a few others have put out a list of all of the homage moves that those two did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of how many there were to their previous rivals and shit. Like, this was just a glaze fest for these two careers, and I'm here for that.
And, women stole the show again. I thought the Rhea Ripley Io Sky versus Kairi Sane and Asuka match was pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Hell
That's
yeah.
a good way to put it. Pretty darn good.
I want to see where that storyline goes, because I want to see Asuka just be like, you know what? I've been an asshole to everyone. Now I'm all alone.
I think that would be fun. I think it's inevitable, technically, that the breakup of the Kabuki Warriors is going to happen because Kairi, she's just so innocent. She's just so innocent.
Yeah. Now what if Io's like, all right, Kyrie, Asuka's bad for you. Come hang out with me. And you know what? Let's also get our old friend Bailey in here.
Oh.
Let's just be one big happy family.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Make our own family.
Our own Kabuki Warriors.
Our own control of the damage, you could say.
Yeah. Yeah. Walsh, I've talked about the move. So they know you helped me.
Mm-hmm.
Got home last night after some fucking shenanigans, some bullshit. And we put on Crown Jewel. I watched the Roman Reigns match in its entirety. And then I went to bed, and the rest I saw is highlights today.
Which, to be fair, that's how most people watch WWE now.
What we did, I can't believe you got through that match.
Dude, I barely made it. I barely fucking made it. That match was a slog to watch.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But you know what wasn't a slog? Main event, the Dynamite, Pac and Orange Cassidy. Pac making his return to in-ring action, rocking like the exact inverse of how he used to wear his gear and hair. Like Pac with short hair and being fully clothed is not something I am comfortable with.
It's jarring.
It's jarring. It's very strange, but it works.
Yeah, it does. I think it's because of his big floppy ears, to be honest with you. At first you want to laugh at him, and then you remember it's Pac.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I shouldn't have laughed at this guy. Fuck. Because he's still scary. It's just a weird inverse way of him being scary now.
And somehow I think he's bulked up even more. He looks bigger.
Oh yeah. No, his arms do not come down anymore.
No.
He used to be able to put them flat. They're stuck like this now.
He's stuck like a He-Man figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just less sexual innuendos.
But no, there are some great fucking callbacks to their previous fucking matches. I particularly loved Pac doing the slow roll away when Orange Cassidy went to the top rope just to mock him. Fucking great. The mocking of the kicks, lots of stuff with the pockets, lots of back and forth, and just some brutal fucking bombs thrown. Most of all, gotta be surprised by of course, Pac gets caught up in the strangest handcuffing spot. I think it's because he baited Orange Cassidy to the outside so he can hit a pile driver on the fucking bleachers. And then Darby handcuffs him to the fucking railing, and somehow, for some reason, he breaks out almost immediately and still just barely makes it in for the 10 count, and then Orange Cassidy gets a roll-up surprise win. And then Darby, like a GTA fucking 5 character, just has every weapon on his person because we handcuffed Pac to the railings. All right, that's covered. After the match, he hits him with fucking pepper spray, and then he starts teasing fucking Wheeler with a taser. And then he reverts even farther back outside of the crowd and busts out a Molotov cocktail.
I know. And shout out to... Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Shout out to that security guard.
That security guard is the MVP, yes.
MV fucking P. This dude went up against an insane Darby Allin.
And just tackles him into some fucking garbage bins before he can light it. Fucking perfect.
I was just like, that man needs to make double what he's making. You're probably paying him between $7.25 and $15 an hour. This man needs to be making between 14 and 30 right now.
Absolutely.
Right now. So goddamn funny. I laughed my ass off when he tackled him. It's like when you're watching like a superhero movie and the superhero is about to get killed and some random nobody comes out and goes to help the superhero and actually takes the win.
So fucking great. Oh God.
No, I'm just gonna throw this out there. I forgot to mention the Roman Reigns match because I totally forgot about it.
That's fair.
I did see that.
Yeah,
It happened.
we all saw it.
How did you feel about Roman Reigns' perfect ability to throw a spiral with a rugby ball?
With the first or the second
What?
time?
I'd like to see him with a cricket bat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Would you like to see him hold that cricket bat as if it was a sledgehammer and hit people with it?
No, I want to see him play cricket with it and have no idea what's going on because I've watched videos on how cricket works and I still don't get it.
I've played cricket and I don't know how it works.
I've watched
I've literally played the fucking game.
multiple videos explaining the rules. Still don't get it. Still don't get it.
I watched it back to back. It was a half hour long. Spent an hour of my life trying to learn how cricket works. Nothing.
I've read the
One of the
Wikipedia
rules-
page. Don't get it.
One of the rules that I still remember is like if you hit the pitcher, you basically get a free win. Like if you fucking slam that dude with the ball after you hit it, like
Yeah.
you just get to run back and forth like it's nothing. Now that could just be because he's dead.
Yeah,
but
could be. I'm pretty sure it's like a concrete ball that they play with. It's not so much like a tennis ball or something.
it's like a fucking bocce ball, dude. It fucking hurts. I've been hit by that. I've played cricket before.
You know what?
I didn't know how to play, but I played.
You know what I've realized is with all of these like sort of like gimmicked street fights in whatever area, I want them. I desperately want them to go to like the whitest, waspiest area in the nation and do one where their weapon is like a pickleball paddle.
Isn't that a tennis racket?
No, it's like an oversized like
it's-
ping pong paddle.
Okay.
It depends. Sometimes they're still the same size as the ping pong fucking paddle.
sometimes, yeah.
Like, I think some people just bring a ping pong paddle with them to fucking do it.
Yeah. Oh god.
It's
That's how you
okay.
get the good spin on it.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, there's only one other way, and I'm glad you said that because I was about to bring up halai. Like they need to have a fucking halai match.
Dude,
The world's most dangerous game.
dude, them
They're just whipping the
it.
fucking ball.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
whipping at him. Oh god, that'd be
Should I be
awesome.
wearing a helmet or something?
No,
Nah, you'll
Probably.
be fine. You'll be fine.
No.
There's no such thing as CTE.
and those useless fucking guardian fucking hats. Oh Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh god. All right. Before we go, want to cover the big story that came out of Collision with the unfortunate Kota Ibushi shattering his fucking femur, falling off the top rope.
His femur?
Yeah, he broke his fucking
That's the
femur.
hardest bone.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's going to be out of
God.
action for a long time again.
A year probably.
At least. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Poor Ibushi, he's got the worst fucking luck in the world, man.
Do you remember in high school that kid who broke his femur? I don't remember who it was.
I don't remember
He
his
was in
name,
that
but-
full leg cast for like a year.
A year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
And then it was like 6 months of fucking therapy to walk right again.
Yeah. Poor Ibushi.
Oh,
Get
God.
well soon. But
Yeah.
there was a great fucking moment after the fact where Kenny came out to make the save, hauling a trash can, and he just started yeeting it at people to distract shit.
I fucking love that.
Yeah.
I fucking love
He
that.
came out there to save his boy.
He's like, I gotta get my boy. Oh God, I hope he gets better. I hope he
Yeah.
I hope
Take
he
some
has
time.
no-
Take it easy.
Yeah.
yeah, like no long lasting effects from this, hopefully.
Oh, God.
Because
Listen to
sometimes
the doctors.
as long as they can set it right, the heel should be stronger than the other bones, the other parts of the bone.
I mean, it's fucking
if-
Ibushi.
as long as
They'll
he
probably
heals
test it
properly.
way too soon and fucking break it again because he's fucking crazy.
Like next week.
Yeah. God.
It's
damn.
not broken.
If it's like shattered and not just a clean break, that's not setting it. They're gonna have to pin it.
Yeah.
Oh, more than that, yeah. They'll have to use bars and everything. He's basically gonna be his leg will be similar to a housing foundation.
It's one
They'll have
step
rebar
closer
in
to
there.
Wolverine.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of rocking a zombie Wolverine.
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Dude.
hell yeah.
Other things that happened this week, a bunch of releases from WWE again. Wesley being probably the most notable from them. couple other people from NXT, some or not
Yeah.
even, most of them were from like Evolve and like LFG. So people that barely
Yeah.
got their start. Also, a handful of people from the WWE ID system program that they had set up. So already that seems like it's not going anywhere for them. They're probably going to forget about it, and we're just going to be like, it's a footnote in history for a lot of these people's careers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. And then, surprise, surprise, with John Cena's final show being in Washington, D.C., there are reports of some high-profile politicians possibly being in the crowd. No one confirmed yet, least of all Hall of Famer Donald Trump. So we'll see, but it's probably going to be real fucking disappointing on the night. And I'm hoping the D.C. crowd shows up and shows out and just boos the fuck out of them if they're there.
I hope so too. I don't like how close the WWE product has always been to this administration and its previous iteration too.
Yeah.
When he was 45, and it's only gotten worse. When Triple H went to the White House and decided to stand next to that fascist is when I knew right there and then, I was like, okay, you have no soul and care nothing about the people around you.
They were just there like last week again too.
Oh yeah. And with all these deportations and everything, like, you have a lot of Hispanic wrestlers. Like, you have a lot of Hispanic fans. Like, you're just shooting yourself in the foot with this. Like, you could be the bigger ones and be like, fuck this administration.
Not even just Hispanic. I mean, Sheamus, how many are Irish? I mean,
how many are Japanese? Canadian?
Japanese, Canadian, Australian, wherever the fuck Rucifer is from.
Rusev is from Bulgaria. Yeah.
I remember that because of Nick.
Yeah, how can you forget that on Rusev Day, of all days?
Of all days. Yeah, oh boy. Fucking A.
It's just disappointing for such an international product.
Yeah, literally. And speaking of shame, I have been watching some videos, which started as me reading fucking a thread that someone put out on Threads. Apparently, Americans are pretending to be Canadian when going overseas now.
Dude,
they've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I've done that since 9/11.
A heavy degree now. Like, fucking right-wingers are doing it too, because they know the shit that they back is fucking evil. Like,
oh yeah, they were usually the ones plastering the American flag all over themselves. Like, I'll argue with you about why slavery was good.
And now even they are hiding the fact that they're Americans.
Also, I want to put over all the footage coming out of downtown Chicago the past several days of the find out stage for a lot of ice. And I want to put over the new subculture I discovered, the Chicago Rammers. Didn't know that was a thing before. And wow, you boys just stepped up for your time in history, because didn't expect that.
Yeah, they I don't think they realized the level of petty Chicago has. Like, yeah, we could come out on the streets and just shoot you, but we can do so much more fun.
We can be petty motherfuckers.
I saw a supercut of people roasting ICE officers in Broadview from the other side of the fence, calling them fat fucks and telling them that they move too slow.
Yeah, and we're the type of place where even the 13-year-olds, they're going to get at the stuff that gets under your skin that you don't like about you. Like, ha, 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 Mr. Iceman's eyes are too close together. Ha, 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 ha. Wait, that's the thing I think about every day. Yeah, they'll throw that shit at you.
Fuck yeah. I mean, we got fucking college kids coming out there fucking in their furry gear. We got fucking... I saw a bunch of college kids wearing like the inflatable mascot fucking outfits, like inflatable frog and shit.
The Portland Frog really set the standard for that.
It did, yeah. You're right. You have to pay respects to the Portland Frog. You do. There's been a lot of AI generated images that the administration has put out over about Portland and Chicago, trying to make it look like a war zone.
Dude,
and it's like,
I
what?
saw some of it was from like Venezuela from like 4 years ago.
Uh-huh.
It's so bad.
The only parts of Chicago that look like a war zone are the potholes in the road and the road construction that is always going on.
Yep.
Oh shit. We only got 2 seasons in Chicago. It's road work and winter. And road work doesn't stop in the winter.
It doesn't. It's year round. Fucking A. Yeah, but ICE can go fuck themselves. They've been out this way too. And I'm just waiting. Just waiting for that time where I have to interact with them, because it's only a matter of time at this point.
Yep.
And who knows?
Yeah, they're going to show ass because that's all they know how to do, because it's fucking
Well, I'll tell you right now.
Dumbest fucking dictatorship.
They've been kicking in people's homes, like kicking doors in and coming in and without a warrant or anything, and coming in with guns drawn. You're lucky you haven't been killed yet, because you start doing that out here, it doesn't matter if they're a right winger or not and actually enjoy what you're doing. You kick that door and they're shooting you.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna shoot you. That's how this area is around here. Like,
there's a lot of those signs of this house is protected by the Second Amendment. Like,
this house doesn't call 911.
Yep. And I just want to make it very clear, this house that I'm still in at the moment, we don't fucking call 911 either. Like, you come into my I've been telling my family and stuff. I was like, they kick in my door, there's going to be some action happening. Like, sorry, but you illegally kick in my door. You illegally try and take my family away. Like, sorry.
God, who'd have thought that the Third Amendment would make a comeback in such a big way?
Fucking A, dude. Like,
Come here.
The level of shit that has been going on around here is insane, and props to all the people that have yet to go to the level I would want to go, because
the restraint is fucking saintly.
Seriously, with this, we have literal concentration camps. We are sending people to third countries that they have never been in their lives, just so we can get them out of the country. This is insane.
Dude, a third of the people from Alligator Alley just disappeared.
Yeah, and they're likely in unmarked graves and shit, if we're even that lucky. It's insane. And if WWE decides to really fucking show face and have that man with them, I don't think I'll ever watch again. I'm already at that point. I'm on that cusp. Like, that would be the final nail for me.
Yeah. It's so fucking bad.
Because the Brock Lesnar bullshit is already put me far enough to where I barely watch WWE. I really just do it so that we can all talk about it.
Yeah. Like, I don't enjoy watching 90% of WWE, I could say. Because like 90%.
Same.
You know, it's that 10% that I'm like, okay, this is at least palatable. Is that
Sorry,
Oliver?
you were talking. Yeah. Just put his butt in his face.
Yeah. And then immediately jumped down and was like, all right, my work is done.
Oh, God. And speaking of, our work is done. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode. We'll see you next week with more shenanigans. And I believe the timing works out. We'll be able to do a post-Wrestle Doom show. Because I believe it's the
technically.
18th, if I'm not mistaken.
Which is Saturday.
Yeah. So we'll have our reactions then.
Yeah. And if we're all here.
If we're all still here. Yeah. God damn. Don't you... Thank you so much for
all of you,
Bobby.
Comment down below. Are you a dissident?
Yeah. Are you still above ground? Have you not gone underground and erased your history online because you're on a fucking list somewhere? Like, I know I am somewhere.
I am too. Yeah, no, I'm on more than one, guaranteed.
Yeah. God damn it.
With my line of work and everything, they're more than likely I'm on more than one.
Anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the engagement. Visit our Discord, our subreddit. Visit our merch store. Buy some stuff before we get locked up and I need a legal defense fund. I'd appreciate it. It'd be nice. And I don't want to spend time in jail. I'm too pretty.
I think I'm ready for my rebel leader arc, boys.
You gotta grow the beard out a little bit more.
Yeah. Oh yeah, guaranteed. I got to John Brown this shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
It's got to go all white so people take you seriously. They think you're wise then.
Let me see if we can get close enough.
It's getting there.
No,
you got
it's still a little too.
I've got more salt in my scruff.
Well, I was gonna say some of them are hidden, but if I start pulling them out, like especially down here, I'm covered in them. And then what little hair I have left on my head is half gray now.
Yeah, that's the way you got to
So,
do. I mean,
yeah.
Jesus Christ, I was wearing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
He died
shirt
before it
yesterday.
went gray.
Wait, what? I died?
No, I said he died before he went gray. Alex started with Jesus Christ.
All right, buddy. Round of applause.
Yeah.
Round of applause.
Let's go out on the high note. Let's say goodnight to everybody.
God
Good
damn
night,
it.
everybody.
Oh, buenos noches, night shift. Holy fuck.
See ya.
Baller fucking joke. Oh my god.